Well, good evening and welcome to Bartow Memorial Stadium. It is Friday night football here, along with Mike Ayers, Andy Edmond, Bruce Edmond. I'm Jeff Thornburg. Thank you so much for joining us. The Bartow Yellow Jackets wrapping up the home regular season tonight. It's a district game against the visiting Durant Cougars. Both teams are undefeated in district competition. Bartow's at 5-2, Durant's at 5-3. And this is a big game tonight because the winner will be in sole possession of first place in the district heading into the last few weeks of the season. So we're so happy to be back on football, Bruce. We've had a couple of weeks off, and boy, this has seemed odd.
Yeah,
we were out of practice.
Yeah, we were talking about it when we were all up here earlier, and it almost seems like it's the first game of the season. It's been so long, and we've certainly missed it and ready to get back at it. And we are set to play a very, very quality football team. Now, they are humongous.
They're big boys.
Got a couple of 300-pounders, and they're just humongous. So we're going to have to try to outspeed them and do what Bartow does best and just wear them down. You can wear down them big guys and get on them. But that's what we're hoping for tonight. But it's been a long time and stuttering around. So I'm going to say, hey, Mike, how's the field looking?
Man, I tell you, the field is great. I'm just waiting for it to cool off a little bit. We've had some very nice weather, so it should turn out to be nice and cool tonight and actually have a good game down here on the field. But, just talking about this Durant team a bit, there's a couple of Polk County connections on this Durant team. Mm-hmm. You've got head coach Jamel Cornelius, well, used to be head coach down at Fort Meade, Jamel Cornelius. His son, Jaden Cornelius, is on this Durant team. So there's some Polk County connections there. And
is he one of the assistant coaches on Durant as well?
I don't know. When he left Fort Meade as head coach, I don't know if he took an assistant position here at Durant or whatever. But I know he was just wanting to spend some time with his son, being in football over at Durant. So that's kind of why he stepped down and everything. But, kudos to him for doing that and just, walking away from a program that he had such success at to go be with his son at another school.
Yeah, he had really had, he had a couple of really bad years, and there was a lot of mumbling going on. And then last year he had a very successful season again. And if you're going to go out, that was the time to go out. And I think everything kind of worked into motion for him, thankfully. And, that's a big deal, going to see your son play and just root for somebody and not have to worry about everything else. And I'm happy for him.
But I can tell you guys, from just being down here on the field, Bartow is definitely pumped. You could see them earlier in their warm-ups before they started going through this. They were very hyped, very pumped up, ready for this game because, like you said earlier, this is going to put somebody in the driver's seat of a district championship.
Absolutely, Mike. And later in the comments from Coach Eden, you'll hear him say those exact words, that they missed this opportunity last year up in Haines City, and they want to definitely take advantage of it. This time they are being on the home field here at Bartow Memorial Stadium against a good quality opponent. Last time we were on the air, it was October the 4th at Lake Gibson, where the Jackets came in with a victory. The next scheduled game was October the 10th. Of course, we know Milton got in the way of that. That game was against Riverview. That was going to be a district game, too. That one has been moved now to November the 7th. The FHSAA has extended the regular season by a week. So that's what they're doing with that particular game. So the makeup date is November the 7th. Next week we go to Lake Wales for the regular Highway 60 rivalry, if you will. That's November 1st. And then 6 days later, November the 7th in Riverview against the Sharks to wrap up the season. And that's a district game, too.
Well, yeah, I hated missing that Riverview game because that was right in between Andy's birthday. So I was going to be heckling him because he's like 72 now.
Is it?
And
he's retired, I know.
I am retired.
He is retired, and he's like maybe 73.
No, 66.
Or whatever.
But we've had some good weather.
Yep.
So the Bartow's been able to practice a lot. And hopefully when they hit the field, they're going to be ready to go.
I think they're ready. They got a lot of key players back who were injured.
Right.
Defensive linemen, or two offensive linemen are back in the game tonight. So that 2 weeks off got a chance for everybody to heal up and get ready to go. Well, we're just getting started here with our little pregame show. Kickoff coming away in about 25 minutes. When we come back, we're going to check on Stratton selections. Yes, we're still doing that.
Nice.
It's amazing that we are. We missed last week, and I was seeing people playing football on Friday night, and I'm like, what is the deal? And I forgot that was our off date, so I'm okay with it.
You're okay with that? All right.
Good.
When we come back, we will take a look at Stratton selections, do a little pigskin prognostication for you. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. At our state-of-the-art service center, our certified mechanics are ready to take care of all your service and repair needs with the most advanced auto technology. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Meeks-Ironman. Carla Meeks is my mom. Carla owns Meeks Real Estate in Bartow. She loves to help people buy and sell both residential and commercial property. Give her a call at 863-604-9287. She's not just a realtor, but your realtor.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
I don't know.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. The Yellow Jackets getting ready to take on the Durant Cougars in tonight's game, a district contest. Both teams are 1-0 in the district, so this is a big game tonight. Speaking of big games, we've got a whole list of games here we're going to talk about. But, Bruce, last night, Tenorock defeated Brooksville Central 13-7. So Tenorock is 4-3 on the year.
I'd have missed that one.
And they won last night. So here's the games tonight. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh, wait,
sir.
let's talk about the last time we were together, October 4th, that week we picked. Bruce was 9-2, Jeff was 8-3, Andy and Mike, you guys are at 7-4. Okay, here we go. Orlando Jones, the Tigers, who are 7-0, they gave Lake Wales their first loss of the year a week or so ago. They're playing at Lake Region tonight, who is 0-7.
Ouch!
I'm just going to put everybody down for the Tigers. Is that
Yeah,
right?
Mike, what time, how long before running clock?
Well, it depends on who they start at Lake Wales. Are they going to start their JV, or are they going to let their varsity
Lake
play?
Region.
Lake Region.
Or, yeah, Lake Region. Are they going to start,
It doesn't matter.
That's going to be a quick one.
I say before the end of the half.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, we're all on the Tigers. Next up, the Winter Haven Blue Devils, who are 1-6 on the year. They're in Davenport to take on the Ridge Community Bolts, who are 4-3. I'm picking Ridge.
Ridge.
I hate it, but I'll go with Ridge.
Everybody picking Ridge. Next up, and we'll mention the Yellow Jacket Marching Band is making their way onto the field, so we might pause for the national anthem, but we'll continue. The Sebring Blue Streaks at 4-3 are visiting Lake Gibson, who is 3-4. What do you think, Andy?
Sebring.
Sebring for Andy.
Sebring.
Mike?
Sebring.
We're all on the Blue Streaks there. Next up, the Haines City Hornets, who are 5-3. They're playing at George Jenkins tonight. The Eagles are 4-4. Hornets or Eagles?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Bruce is picking Haines City.
Andy's got Haines City.
Mike?
Haines City.
Yeah. We're all in agreement tonight. We're messing up the graphic, as they say. Next up, Bruce, here are your Mulberry Panthers. They are 6-1.
They lost while we were away.
Yeah, they lost while we were away.
And I'm blaming Charlie on that one because I didn't have a chance to pick. So, Charlie, it's your fault that they lost.
They're playing Northport tonight, the Bobcats, who are 4-4, but they're in Mulberry tonight. That's where the game is.
It's Panthers all the way to state, baby.
There you go.
Mulberry.
Everybody. Next up, the Wildwood Wildcats at 2-5 are in Auburndale tonight to take on the Bloodhounds, who are 4-3 on the year. What do you think, Mike?
Let's go Wildwood.
Mike picking Wildwood.
You know what?
Not a bad pick.
I'm tending to agree with Mike on that one because Wildwood, they play some tough teams up there. Ocala Forest, all those kind of guys they got to play. I'm going Wildwood.
Me too. What do you think, Andy?
Wildwood.
Oh my gosh, what do we all just?
We're all on the same wagon tonight, right?
So far.
I like it.
Next up, Discovery, the Spartans at 3-4. They're in Tampa tonight to take on Cambridge Christian, who is 0-9.
Man.
Dang.
What, Bruce, you like the Spartans?
I like the Spartans.
Mike?
Come on, guys. We got to break this train somewhere. But we got to, 0-9, I don't know.
0-9.
That's rough.
That's tough. So I guess we're going to go Discovery.
I'm going Discovery.
All right. We're all in agreement on Discovery. Next up, Santa Fe Catholic, the Hawks at 3-4. They're home to take on Bishop McLaughlin, the Hurricanes, who are 3-5. Santa Fe or Bishop McLaughlin?
I'm going Bishop McLaughlin because y'all need a break, and every time I pick Santa Fe, they lose. So
I'll pick Santa Fe to mess it up. Mike, what do you think?
Goodness gracious. I'll go with you, Jeff. Let's do Santa Fe.
wow.
Andy?
I was going to go with Santa Fe.
Go with your brother on Bishop over there.
Nah.
All righty, continuing on with our Stratton selections. Mike, you talked about them earlier. The Fort Meade Miners at 1-5 on the year, taking on the Frostproof Bulldogs. Mike, that's a big rivalry across town there. Bulldogs are 6-2.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game because, Fort Meade kind of in that little turmoil era right now. But I don't think that record really represents where they're truly at. But I've seen Frostproof play, so I hate to do this, but I'm going to go with Frostproof.
I'm going Frostproof.
I'm going Frostproof.
I am with the Frostproof as well. Next up, the 7-0 Lakeland Dreadnoughts, who just played on Monday night. They beat the team Specially Fit Academy. So Lakeland is 7-0. They're on the road tonight to Johnny Johnson Stadium to take on the Kathleen Red Devils.
Oh, my goodness. That's going to be...
Who are 0-7.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's going to be really ugly. I think that'll be a run clock because Lakeland, they won't let off their foot off the gas.
Lakeland's going to mash them.
Yeah.
Running clock.
All Dreadnoughts there. All right, here's a more interesting game for you guys. Victory Christian, the Storm are 6-0, and they're taking on Lakeland Christian tonight, who is 5-1, the Vikings.
Where are they playing at?
This is Victory Christian. Yeah.
Well,
this is a good one.
Big John O'Neill, Coach Danny Williams, Coach Barry, Coach Ruiz. You know where my heart is, and sometimes you just got to go with your heart.
I agree, Bruce. I'm picking Lakeland Christian with you. What do you think, Mike?
Lakeland Christian.
I'm going to go Victory.
Andy picking Victory. Our final game to talk about, one of our final games, Kissimmee Osceola. The Cowboys are 6-2. They are in Lake Wales at Legion Field to take on the Highlanders, who are 5-2. This is a district game, too, for them, by the way.
Who?
They've lost two
Kissimmee
games?
Osceola and Lake Wales.
That's
Lake Wales has lost two
game.
games?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
They've lost 2 in a row.
That's a good football. I'm going Kissimmee.
Bruce is picking the Cowboys. What do you think, Mike?
No, I don't think so. I think Lake Wales is going to take this one because Lake Wales has got something to prove now. Even though that Kissimmee team's awful strong, I think Lake Wales is going to show you something tonight.
I can't argue.
What do you think, Andy?
I'm going with Lake Wales. I think they're angry.
There you go. And, of course, I'm picking the Highlanders, too. All right, I got one more for you guys to pick. I'm going off the board here on this one. All righty. There's a little thing called baseball. The World Series starts tonight out in Los Angeles. The Dodgers are playing the Yankees in the best of 7. Battle of the paychecks is what they're calling it, or the battle of the budgets, because these are the two highest spending clubs.
One's $350 and the other one's $325 million.
I'm going with my buddy. What is his name? Hideki Otani?
Yes, close enough.
I wish I could just get a text every time he was coming to the plate because that's the only interest I have in that whole series.
So Bruce is rolling with the Dodgers. I'm not going to say how many, but if you want. Mike?
Dodgers.
Mike's doing the Dodgers, too. I'm doing the Dodgers as well because I don't necessarily like the Yankees because I'm a Rays fan. Andy, what'd you say?
I'm going to have to. I don't like the Yankees either, so I'm going with the Dodgers.
Look at that. Look how we're all on the same page. We're just so happy to be back together.
This is called bandwagon night.
So happy to be back together.
Coach Peavy chimed in, and he said we sound like Howard Cosell, Don Meredith, Howie Long, and Terry Bradshaw. I guess I got to be Terry Bradshaw.
I was going to say, which one am I?
Hey, I'm Terry Bradshaw.
I don't care which one it is. Just show me the money.
Exactly.
I heard that.
But Don Meredith was one of my favorites. And, of course, nobody ever beat Howard Cosell. And he's wanting to know why we picked Frostproof. It doesn't matter why we picked Frostproof.
That is Stratton Selections for another week. Hope you enjoyed our picks and you picked right along with us. Tell you what, when we return, we're going to hand it over to Yellow Jacket head coach Tyler Eaton, get his pregame comments going into tonight's district game against the Durant Cougars. That's when we come back. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hey, this is Tyler Kelly with Kelly Buick GMC, and we're proud to make today's sports broadcast on WBF possible. Visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCessory with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
For Durant this week?
I think they did good. I mean, you know what, and you hear the noise in the background. We're obviously out here at Bartow's wonderful Halloween parade. We love our city, love our town. But, hey, I mean, as far as our team goes, I think they, they're ready to play. They're hungry. They're excited that they get the opportunity to get back out on the practice field. They've been doing good, but now they get to go out and do it in the game, and a big game, right? Like, there's no way around that. So we're really excited, and we just can't wait to get this ball kicked off tonight.
Motivation, like you said, the kids are motivated, even though the 2-week lapse, a game has been rescheduled for the end of the year. That's a district game too. But Durant, the winner of tonight's game, undefeated in the district and sole first place. That's a pretty big, and it gets the kids motivated.
Yeah, no doubt. You don't want to put the cart before the horse, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think everybody knew this was going to be the game, right? And so, our job is obviously just to continue to do what we do, which is perfecting our process. We've talked about that a lot, and this is why you stick to that method of having a process and trying to get it more and more perfect every week, because at the end of the day, you put yourself in a position to play your best ball when it matters, and so hopefully we're able to do that tonight. And we understand, hey, this is a privilege. It's an honor. It's an honor and it's a privilege that these guys have earned, that our guys have earned, right, by taking care of business and working hard and perfecting that process, that you get to play in a game like this late in the year. So it's really fun when games matter in late October and in November. And so we're excited to get after it, and hopefully our guys are ready to go and take it to them and get a W.
You got a full week of practice this week. How'd the practice go, and what kind of injuries did guys get some healed up?
Yeah, we got a lot of guys healed. So Brighton Cox returns to us. Our left guard, King Van Sean Birch, is back. So we're happy about that as well. And yeah, everybody's healthy. So we're in a good spot. Our long snapper Ashton Davis is healthy. So we're in a good spot health-wise. And as far as practice goes, I thought it's been a really good week. I thought we've done a lot of good things, and for the most part, we've been pretty locked in. So hopefully that translates to our best game yet.
Things pretty much back to normal for you and the staff and the kids.
Yeah, that's what you want, right? Like, you want to get back into that rhythm. I mean, it's kind of it's two ways, right? It could go two ways, right? It could be a curse where it's like, oh man, we had everything rolling, and now we had to take this time off, and you lose your rhythm. But the way I look at it is, when something like this happens, and then on the other side, it's a blessing where, oh man, we get 2.5 weeks to rest and get guys healed and come back fresh and rejuvenated. And we haven't played a game yet. They played Tampa Bay Tech, who's top 25 team in the state, and it's a good team. So they had to face a really tough opponent last week, and then turn around and get ready for another one on the road again in us. So what I always have said is in a situation where things get maybe thrown off or unexpected things happen, it's going to boil down to two things. It's going to boil down to what habits have you been creating and perfecting throughout the season, and then it comes down to the habits that you've been perfecting, and then how well can you execute the basic stuff that you do, right? So your basic stuff on offense, your basic stuff on defense and special teams, how well did you install it? How well did you teach it? How well have you been teaching it? And how well can these guys execute it?
Durant comes in tonight at 5-3, district opponent. We mentioned. What do you know about Durant, and what's your scheme going to be?
Well, I know they're really well coached. All right, they're a very good football team. They've traditionally been very good, especially recently under Claybo Vernum, a great coach. And then they added another great coach in Jamel Cornelius from Fort Meade, a former head coach. So they got, and that's two of them, but they're littered with great coaches, right? So they're going to be really well coached. They're going to be disciplined. They've got a lot of talent. That running back's damn good players. Number 3, you'll see him tonight. He's great. And then their quarterback, he's a gamer. And then their defense, their front 7 really is probably one of the best that we'll see all season, and even in the postseason. They're really good. They're physical. They play downhill, and we're going to have to, again, execute. In a game like this, it's going to come down to how well do we execute and how many mistakes. Whoever makes the more mistakes, that's what it's going to come down to, right? And so hopefully we're able to execute at a high level and force them into some errors, and we're able to capitalize when we get our opportunities and take it to them.
And, of course, playing at home is a huge advantage.
It is, and again, so a couple things that we're proud of. These seniors have done such a great job. It is senior night tonight. 4-0, right? 4-0 at home. That means something to them. Being undefeated at home is something that you don't get to do very often, and so we want to make sure that we close out this season undefeated. And then district, obviously. They understood they were there last year. They knew that the sting, right, when we thought we had the title locked away and we lost it and let it slip through our hands, they understand how that feels. So they understand this is big for their legacy. Legacy is something we talk a lot about. We say as a team, there's two things that every man in this world wants. It's companionship, right, friendship. We call it brotherhood on our team. And then to be able to leave a legacy. And so this is their opportunity to do that with their brothers, to leave a legacy. And I'm just so excited to get after it with them.
All right, we can't wait to get the ball game underway. College pick. I think the Seminoles are playing the Hurricanes this weekend, aren't they?
That's a pretty easy one.
That's a pretty easy one?
These days, it's all about the U, baby. They're going to roll, and they're right now the best team in the state of Florida.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate the time.
Thank you. Go Jackets.
Stand by. Kickoff is next. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, Benny Jr. here with Bartow Ford. It's been a wild ride in the automotive industry. Dealerships haven't learned what Bartow Ford's known all along. A great price and the best service is all you need. Make sure you come to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
Are you crazy for customer service? So are we. Here at Spath Jewelers, we realize that our complete customer satisfaction is essential to our success. With our friendly and knowledgeable staff, you'll feel right at home as soon as you walk through the door. This is more than just a job. It's our love and passion. Come see us. Emily at Spath Jewelers.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium, getting ready for tonight's contest between the Durant Cougars and the Bartow Yellow Jackets. The team captains are meeting at midfield with the referees, ready for the coin toss. The Yellow Jackets, Bruce, they're back and they're all black tonight.
Yeah, they look really sharp. The numbers are hard to see, but we'll figure it out with Mike's help and with your eyes. I want to say hello to Jose, Coach Jose. He came up and introduced us to his wife and his kids. And Jason Dubberly said, go Bartow. And also we saw Sandy Stinger
was here.
And she came up and she waved to us, and we got to see her. So she is here at the game, and we're so happy that she's here and looking very, very good.
Mike, coin toss?
Yes, sir. The Cougars have won the coin toss, and they have deferred to take the ball the second half.
So we'll get to see the Yellow Jacket offense on the field first against the Durant defense. Durant at 5-3 on the year, Bartow at 5-2. Durant lost last week to Tampa Bay Tech, who's ranked in the top 25. Durant only scored 3 points last week against that very tough opponent in Tampa Bay Tech, so we'll see what that is. But Coach mentioned in his pregame comments, Bruce, we've got to keep our eye on number 3. His name is Emmanuel Lee. He's a senior running back, 5'9", 170 pounds, and Coach said he's the guy to watch.
Number 3?
Number 3 for Durant.
Well,
we'll be calling his name out a lot, and it'll be up to the Yellow Jacket defense to kind of keep him in check tonight.
Did he talk anything about where he had committed or where he was going to school or anything?
Didn't say where Mr. Lee would be playing college ball.
One thing about Coach Eden, he does his homework, and he knows these players inside and out before we take the field against them.
Durant has it all teed up and ready to go. Big number 53.
Some people,
Jack Brooks.
Some people don't realize what goes on behind the scenes to keep up with the boys and the teams and everything else and the coaching. You got to get
washing uniforms, things like that. You don't have anybody to do that.
Yeah, credit where credit's due.
After a 2-week layoff, Yellow Jacket football is back on the air, and the kick sails 5 yards into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and Bartow 1st and 10 at the 20.
He booted that thing.
And, Bruce, we see on the field they painted a breast cancer awareness ribbon. Nice to see that on the field.
A lot of pink. Mike's got a pink shirt on, and there's a lot of pink in the stands, and a lot of kids have got pink towels and pink socks. And I think everybody's got pink socks, all the players. There's a couple of white.
They're having a big walk tomorrow in Tampa.
Oh, great.
So Yellow Jackets, first and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Senior quarterback, number 8, that's Blake Johnson. He's going to put a couple men in motion, reset his offense.
I've got some noisemakers across the field.
The Durant band is here tonight. So here's the snap. Handoff. Up the middle goes the running back, Avis Brown. He'll cross the 20 to the 21. Minimal gain.
And I tell you what, if that school is indicative of the band's trailer, that's a very fancy school, because if you look right across there, the Cougar marching band, that's a pretty cool-looking trailer they hauled all their gear in.
Yeah, that's about a 30-footer, and it has, Durant High School Cougar Pride marching band just tattooed all over the side of it.
2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Whistles will stop this play. Got a procedure call against Bartow.
And it's on the wide receiver. That should never happen. I mean, he checks with the official, or he should check with the official.
We forgot one of our shout-outs, and we do apologize. Miss Coral.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Coral out there in the West.
New Mexico.
New Mexico, yes. So she's wearing pink tonight, too, she says.
We appreciate you. We miss you, Coral. And just a minute.
2nd and 14 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Blake Johnson. He wants to roll to his left. Throws it. Passes. Had it for a second, but dropped it. Incomplete.
What a beautiful pass by Johnson, and he hit him, but he was getting hit right as the ball got there. So it was a bang-bang play. And also we want to say hello to your brother who's on the board tonight.
Yep, David's back at the station, taking care of things there.
I know Tom's happy about that.
Yeah.
Now we can have an hour-long post-game show.
And we got Tom doing the shopper in the morning?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 14 for the Yellow Jackets. Opening possession of the ball game. Johnson with twin receivers left, twin receivers to the right. And Durant defense with 3 down linemen. Here's the snap. Johnson looks. Now he's under pressure. Going to run up the middle. Johnson's got a little bit of room. He dashes through the middle, and he's going to cross the 25 to about the 26. Nice gain, Bruce.
Yeah, it's really a good job by Johnson, as he had nowhere to throw the football, and he tucks it and runs. He gets it within 3 or 4 yards of a first down, but you got to punt right here. You got to play field position and let this defense come out and see what they can do.
Doesn't look like there's a breeze down there on the field, Mike.
No, it's pretty still down here right now, guys.
That's going to put another senior back in punt formation. That's number 33, Sebastian Brock, the punter for the Yellow Jackets. Good snap. He's got it. And the kick is away. It's not a very good kick off the side of his foot. And it's going to go out of bounds on the Durant side of the field, and it's still going to be in Bartow territory at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, it seemed to me that his protection was very close. I mean, he's a one-step kicker, Mike, but he was almost into his 3-man protection right there.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he backed up quite far enough to kick the way he typically kicks. I don't know if the coach is trying to shorten that up or what the case may be.
So that's going to bring the Cougars with excellent starting position for their first drive at the Bartow 47-yard line. Their quarterback is Michael Ryan. He wears number 7. He's going to hand it off to that number 3, and up the middle he goes, and number 3 just ran off 10, 12 yards before he was brought down.
He sure did. I mean, he just went through there like a battering ram. And look at number 57. He's got to be what? 6'7", Mike? 6'7"? Number 57?
Yeah, abs all day long.
6'6", 255.
Oh, my God. And he's a tackle. And he looks like he could be a tight end.
He's a big tackle.
1st and 10 for the Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 37-yard line. Jackets showing some pressure. Here's the snap. Ryan wants to throw. Now he's being pressured. He'll run to his right, tries to get to the edge, and he'll jog out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good, smart play by him. I mean, we did get penetration, which was very good. And we blew him off, and the coverage was great downfield. So he just
Murray looked like he was going to blitz for a minute there, and then he backed off. If he'd have done that blitz, he probably got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think what he was looking for there, he had number 3 out here in the flat, and I think he was just looking at that second option there, and he just never would pull the trigger and release it on him because Bartow was closing in on him.
Yeah, he bails from the blitz and goes back and plays in coverage, and that takes away the kid out in the flat.
2nd and 9 for the Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 36-yard line. Here's the snap. Ryan rolls now to his left, throws across his body, pass is caught at the far side, short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1, but a nice catch.
Yeah, really close.
Looked like Hampton brought him down.
Some serious blocking.
Hampton's a corner on that side, so yes.
Timeout on the field. The receiver is still on the ground.
That's not good.
It's right on the Durant side of the field is where the injured player is down. Timeout on the field. You know, hot nights call for cool times. Beat the heat with Zest Bar and Grill. Whether it's lunch specials or dinner favorites, Zest specializes in fresh. The bar is always open until 9 with innovative cocktails. Happy hour Saturday, 11 to 4.
What kind of food they got?
They got a good food.
Have you eaten there?
Once. It was delicious.
Sandwiches and stuff?
Yep.
Where's this at?
Some nice entrees. Zest, downtown Bartow.
Is that behind the post office there?
Yeah.
Okay. And you get a free bar of soap with it, too.
You could use that.
Mike.
What are you going to do with those two up there beside you tonight?
Third
and a long time.
Yeah, it's 3rd and 1.
It's great color.
This time the quarterback will go up under center, and that's number 7, Ryan. A little power formation from the Cougars. Here's the snap. Handoff. It's 3, Lee, and Lee's got the first down.
Yeah, there was no doubt who was getting the football on that play, and he just runs, turns his body, and slides his way sideways easily to a first down.
Emmanuel Lee, where's number 3? He's a senior. 5'9", 170 pounds.
Boy, he looks bigger than that. Not tall, but he looks, well, maybe he is, but he dang sure ran through 5 jackets on that first play of the game.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. This is their opening drive of the ball game, and they're already marching down to the Yellow Jacket 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Ryan wants to throw. He's got it off the middle. Off his fingertips. And it floated into the secondary where the Jackets were unable to bring it down. Incomplete pass.
Well, that was a perfect pass, too. And that receiver just let it go through. And it split our safety and our corner, so no shot at a pick on that.
It was going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Cougars.
Oh, the seniors have a little satchel on tonight.
Cheerleaders, yeah.
Yep, our senior cheerleaders. 3-time state champions.
From the shotgun, here's the snap. Handoff. Lee up the middle. He runs right into a big Yellow Jacket. He's going to get a little bit of yardage, but not much. It'll be 3rd down and about 6.
Really, really, really good job. And I believe that was number 98 that got to him, Harden, the freshman.
Yeah, I don't even know that he gained any yardage on that one, guys. I believe he was stopped right at the line.
They're going to spot it just about the 24-yard line. So 3rd down, we'll call it about 8.
Now I'm blitzing.
I didn't see a kicker out there, so I don't know if they've got a.
He was there.
He kicked it in the end zone.
Yeah, he was
No,
there.
I'm talking about an extra for the
Here's
extra
the
point.
snap. Ryan on 3rd down. Looks to throw. He does. It's going to be incomplete. Did he catch it? He bobbled it initially, but he caught it.
Oh, my goodness. It went up it hit him in the chest, went up in the air. He got hit by 2 guys
they sandwiched
and still
him.
caught the ball.
And
they sandwiched him.
And he got a very favorable spot, guys. Very
Langford
favorable.
on the reception from Ryan. That's enough for a 1st down for the Cougars, so the drive continues. Right about the 16-yard line, Mike.
Yes, sir.
1st and 10, Durant. No score in the ball game. 6:29 here in the first quarter. Ryan calling the signals. He's going to shift some folks around. Still with the ball. Here's the snap. Now Ryan wants to throw. He does. He's got his receiver on the far side. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle.
That's a block in the back. Should have been a block in the back right here, guys.
Here's a touchdown.
It should have been a block in the back right here. The Bartow player that's down, he was definitely blocked right in the back.
Hampton held on to him longest. The first guy whiffed on him. I think that was the linebacker whiff. Then Hampton had him around the leg, and he powered out of that and able to get the end zone. But, Mike, I didn't see it, but I know you're always on.
He basically just ran slap over him.
16-yard touchdown pass. Ryan completed it. And Durant takes an early lead. On now to attempt the extra point. We'll see how Andy's kicker does here. Here's the snap. It's up, and it sails right on through.
Good enough. Pretty solid.
6:05 left here in the first quarter. It is Durant 7, Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Tyler Kelly here. Kelly Buick GMC is proud to make today's sports broadcast possible. Just another thing we do to support our community. Visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Durant in front of Bartow 7-0. They just drove the field 47-yard drive and to take the early lead on a 16-yard touchdown pass. At the end of the first quarter, Lake Wales 3, Osceola nothing. Big district game for the Yellow Jackets tonight. Durant 1-0 in the district. Bartow 1-0 in the district. Here's the kick. High kick, going to be taken down about the 7-yard line. Across the 10, Hampton. Cuts back across the 15. Hampton looking for some running room. He gets a block. Oh, and a little shoestring tackle brings him down to the 16-yard line.
It really was. Mike, those just kill you.
Yeah, it just, there was, you had every Durant player in the backfield down here on the kickoff, and, he just really trying to stretch it to the wide side here and trying to get something to happen, and he just got tripped up by one player.
I could see Mike's eyes because that player Hampton was running right toward Mike, trying to get him, and Mike's eyes, run, get it, and then the shoestring got him at the end. So. All right, here we go. Bartow's second possession of the ball game, 1st and 10. I think we're missing somebody waving to the sideline. Yep.
Oh, boy. We're going to get a delay of game.
Player runs on late. He'll get set in the offense. Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Handoff. Avis Brown up the middle. He'll get back to about line of scrimmage. That's about it.
Yeah, you'll get that when you've been off for 2 weeks and haven't played. You'll have some of that, but really need to be on cue right now. This is not a football team you can fool around with.
And there's an official timeout for the water break.
Official timeout, water.
Well, guys, we are racing in Miami.
You bet.
This weekend, it's a triple header. The Trucks and Xfinity both race on Saturday. And then the Cup Series on Sunday. I believe 1:30 on the radio for the Cup Series on Sunday. 11:30 pre-race show for the Trucks, and then about 3:30 for the Xfinity Series. But nice to have them all racing this weekend.
Yeah, I had a rough weekend last weekend on DraftKings with that. Elliott going out and things like that. So it'll be interesting, but I think Larson's going to win this week. I know that's really going out on a limb.
Yeah.
See Starling down there with Josh Dell?
Yeah.
Mitchell Starling. David, remember Mitchell Starling? Man, we used to give him the business. If he got that scoreboard wrong, it was all over with.
Here's the 2nd down and 9 play. Handoff again for the Yellow Jackets. They're trying that running game. They're across the 20 to about the 22 this time with Brown. Lakeland Christian is up over Victory Christian 3-0 early in the ball game there.
3rd and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Lakeland Christian and Victory Christian, and then Lake Wells and Kissimmee, those games you cannot leave any points out there. If you get the chance to get that field goal, you take that, you take that field goal.
I agree 100%, Mike.
3rd and about 4 here for the Yellow Jackets from their own 22-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun, calls for it. He wants to throw. The right-hander slings it. Pass is complete. Into a miss. He's going to struggle forward. 3 Durant players bring him down, but did he get enough, Mike?
I think he got enough.
I think he got enough, guys.
He runs that little quick slant, and Johnson hits him, and he's definitely got the first down now.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
And he's good enough for Bartow. First down.
Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe, 7-6 early on. 1st and 10 for Bartow. At the Yellow Jacket 27-yard line, it's going to be a run play. Oh, and it's going to be the quarterback keeper, and he's going to reel off 10 yards.
That was a great read option as he really held it in his belly for a long time, Mike, and then he pulled it at the last minute, and you didn't even see him going through the line.
Yeah, absolutely. He did exactly what you said. He held on to that thing to the last minute. I think it was a tug of war between him and his back there. Who was going to keep it that time?
You got to have strong hands if you're going to do that.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Handoff again, this time to Brown. He bounces it to the outside, looking for some blocks. He's going to get caught behind the line of scrimmage and lose a couple.
That Durant, they're quick off the line.
What's that, bud?
Lost
that
one.
Durant is quick off the line.
Well, all the big beef we saw in the warm-ups and stuff, these guys are not as big as some of the beef they've got.
2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets.
3-4.
Johnson wants to throw, looks downfield. He's got that slant again, caught, but he's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like. Well, they're going to give him one.
Yeah, they'll give him back to the line, to the original, and a little bit more.
They're going to give him a couple.
Yeah.
And but you run that 3-4 defense, and you don't, 4 guys are going to be coming. So it's hard for the line to read. The line is picking up, they've got the 3 men in front of them, but they don't know which side's coming, who's coming.
It's going to be 3rd and about 8 here for the Yellow Jackets at their own 43-yard line. Here's the snap.
They're all coming.
Johnson will roll. Durant bringing everybody, still looking. He'll throw. It's caught.
Oh, that's caught. That's beautiful catch, guys. Beautiful catch.
And a great job by the official standing right there. Going to be 4th down and about a yard.
The ball right at midfield.
Golly, what do you do? And you got to punt it.
Yeah, you don't give Durant the second chance to start on this side of the ball like that. You got to punt that ball away and try to pin them deep.
But it was a heck of a catch on the sideline. Little toe tapping done on the sideline by the Yellow Jacket receiver.
Beautiful job, and you gotta think Durant is playing defense right here. They've seen us fake a lot of punts.
And it is going to be a fake. It is a fake. Avis Brown with it, and he's going to get it.
He got it.
He got the first down. Bruce called it.
You just got to know. I mean, Eden, he's like a Mississippi gambler. He's not afraid to do that even in his own territory. I mean, we saw, who was it last week in college that did that
deep in
on their own 15-yard line or something? I'm like, you got to be, that's just stupid.
Well, the Yellow Jackets go for it on a fake punt attempt. They get the first down. Now they're into Durant territory, 1st and 10 at the Cougar 48-yard line.
Now you go up top.
Here's the snap. Johnson, plenty of time. Now he's starting to break down. He's scrambling. Johnson moves forward across the line. He gets to the 45, and he's brought down.
Boy, he had battle going to the post, and he was wide open, but just didn't have enough time to be able to square his shoulders and throw the football.
He scared me a little bit. He was waving that ball.
He will carry like a loaf of bread sometimes,
yes.
And I understand what you're saying, Andy. I agree 100%. You got to tuck that thing because you don't know what's coming behind you.
Johnson did scramble for about 4 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. And a timeout taken by Bartow. Coach did not like what he saw. 1:13 left here in the first quarter. It is Durant 7 and Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
If you're looking for good food and good family time, look no farther than Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South. Your Bartow Beefs is perfect for lunch or dinner for the whole family or whole team. Your Bartow Beefs, where game time meets family time.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Yellow Jackets with the ball facing a 2nd down and 6. Here's the snap. It's going to be a direct quarterback draw right up the middle, and he's going to be very close to another Yellow Jacket first down.
Yeah, they faked the jet sweep, and then he faked to the tailback, and then he almost like put his hand right on the tailback's butt and just rode him right through the line.
They gave him the first down.
Yep, it is another first down, guys.
1st and 10 Jackets at the Durant Cougar 38-yard line.
This is where you start freezing those linebackers. If you can get any kind of running game established, even if it's with the quarterback, you've got to make those linebackers step up and pay attention to the run.
Johnson in the shotgun. He drops back. There's some blitzing, and Johnson looks to throw. He does. He's got his receiver at the 25-yard line. That's Corey Butler.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know who the back was. Was that Brown that was the running back there?
Yes.
He did a whale of a job just getting that blitzer out of the way. I mean, just a bang-bang play.
Corey Butler with the reception all the way down to the Yellow Jacket. They're marking at the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 Bartow. Here's the snap. Handoff this time. Avis Brown Jr. up the middle he goes, and he runs right into a big wall of Cougars. Maybe gets one. Second and 9. You seen something, Bruce?
Yeah.
Okay. 2nd and 9.
And that's the end of the quarter.
End of the first quarter. With your score, Durant 7 and Bartow nothing. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, I'm Benny Jr. with Bartow Ford. We have the largest body shop in Polk County and the most certified technicians. If your vehicle has damage and in need of repair, tell your insurance company that you want to bring it to Bartow Ford, where we're different and we prove it.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Visit us at evolveyourbond.com.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium, along with Bruce Ayers. Got Elizabeth
Bruce Ayers.
I've been thinking of changing my name to Ayers for a long time. I'm glad you picked up on that.
Mike, I got somebody going to move in with you.
You're welcome to the family, Bruce. Anytime, buddy.
Mike Ayers.
It'll be me and the cat.
Andy and Bruce Edmond. I think I'm Jeff, and welcome back. Oh, it's been a week. 2nd down and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Here's the snap. Johnson. Nope. It's going to be a direct stunt to
Battle.
That'll be Battle, and he's caught for no gain.
They're taking something away from him.
Big, deep cleansing breath.
Yeah, Jeff, it's not the first game of the season, buddy.
It sure feels like it.
Yeah, that long break just does not feel right, you know?
Israel's attacking Iran right now.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 here for the Yellow Jackets.
Go, boys, go.
Ball's at the the Cougar 27-yard line. 3 receivers on the near side for Bartow. Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Johnson looking, slant across the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
I think the receivers of the hands.
I think he took a little off that ball, and he needed to put a little mustard on that one, guys. And it allowed the corner to catch up with him and get a hand in there. Now they're going to try a field goal. Now, this is a different kicker.
This is Caden Curtin, senior.
Okay. Senior night. We got 2 senior kickers?
I guess we do.
That's terrible.
So, Mike, they're going to put this ball down about the 35-yard line. So a 45-yard field goal attempt. We haven't seen much of Curtin this year. Here's the snap. They get it down.
He's short.
It's going to be a little short.
Yep. Missed it by about 5 yards, but a good kick. He did not get everything into that, though, Mike. You saw he kind of spun under it like a wedge.
Yeah, he did not get all that one. That's definitely for sure. Because typically, you get these long field goals like that. That ball's more of a line drive.
Yeah, you got to kick it low.
Yep.
More potential for being blocked, but you got to get it low.
Yep.
So that's going to set up Durant 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. See if we get a chance to get a scoreboard update. George Jenkins, 7. Haines City, nothing in the first quarter. Lake Wales is up over Osceola, 10-7. Here at Bartow Memorial Stadium, it's 7-0 in favor of the Cougars. Handoff up the middle goes Lee. This time Lee's going nowhere.
He's going nowhere.
Yeah, Bartow was coming on that one, and he timed that snap just right.
So they're going to give him back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cougars at the 20.
That was Murray that got the first hands on him.
Yes.
About 77 degrees here on a Friday night.
And that temperature is going to drop quickly. Mike should be nice and cool a little before halftime.
Yes, it feels nice down here, guys, already.
Michael Ryan is the quarterback. He takes the snap, throws, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off, and that's going to be a touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
Pick 6 for Bartow.
Nice.
That Murray, Mike.
That was, I can't see the number, guys.
We can't see the number, but we think it's going to be number 3, Murray. Mike will get an eye on it here in a second.
These numbers are terrible. It's 6, number 6.
Oh, that's Hampton.
Hampton.
Man, he has some speed.
Yeah, he just broke on that ball, and it almost looked like he got there and just took it out of the receiver's hands. Because they were so close together there. It's unbelievable that he even took that one.
Yeah, that's like Hampton's 5th pick of the year, 5th or 6th.
About a 30-yard pick 6 for Hampton puts Bartow on the board. We're an extra point away from tying it up. And Caden Curtin, who just missed a 45-yard field goal, on for the extra point. This time, no problem. It sails right on
down
through.
the middle. Hits the bleachers and bounces out into the street.
Definitely what Bartow needed there.
They would like their football back, though.
All tied up at 7.
Don't be doing too much celebrating down there now.
I want them fired up.
I understand that, but I don't want to pin them.
Talk about a shot in the arm, and boy, it electrified. Got the fans back into this ball game now.
It's really, really a big deal. Hey, we got Josh Gwynn listening, and we got a brand new listener in the Gwynn family. That's Barron, was just born. Lindsay, I think it was only a couple of weeks ago, and I guess Reagan and William. They've got a little brother now, and William can be a big guy now. So real happy for the family. Very congratulations on the new addition of the family, and we hope Barron enjoys Yellow Jacket football.
Absolutely. All righty, we're ready to kick it off here. Tied up at 7. 10 minutes, 21 seconds left here in the first half. Returner at the 15, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds at about the 17.
Got a flag down, too, so that's going to take him further back.
On that return, there is laundry on the field at about the 32-yard line.
Mike, that was Cornelius on the return.
Correct, number 6, Jaden Cornelius.
He's a senior this year at Durant.
Yeah, he's not big. He's like his dad. His dad was only about, 5'11"?
Yeah.
Yep.
And, but, he was a superstar at Florida and played a couple of preseasons with the Colts before he came back to Fort Meade. But
and that was an illegal cut line.
I'm sure he's going to play on Saturday somewhere.
So the penalty will move Durant back to inside their 10 to about their 9-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Durant from their own 9-yard line.
Oh, I didn't see the picture that Josh sent.
Yellow Jacket defense back on the field.
Beautiful kids.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, adorable.
Good job, Josh. And Lindsay. Can't leave her out. She did all
Ryan in the shotgun. Hand off to Lee. Lee with an opening. He's into the secondary. Lee with a nice run. Still on his feet as he crosses the 25. Still going down to the 35-yard line before he's brought down.
Well, he had a head of steam going.
Yeah, you understand what Eden was talking about. When he blows through that line and gets to the second level, I mean, he's got a burst of speed that he's just dragging people with him, Mike.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, I don't know if you could pick up on that run, but he doesn't run straight up and down either. He's one of those lean forwards, and he's all into it, and his legs are continuously chopping.
He had like a super overdrive going.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, he's got that upper body tilted down, and he's just powering right through him.
1st and 10 for
the wide out on this side.
For the Cougars, they got out of that deep hole on one play. Ryan again in the shotgun. Moving his receiver Styles around. Drops straight back. He wants to throw. Ryan looking, and he's going to be under pressure. Takes off up the middle, and he'll get maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Yeah, he was going for Cornelius, who was doing a skinny post down the field, but he just didn't have time to set up. Bartow getting great penetration.
They're going to give him about 4 yards, make it 2nd down and 6 here for the Cougars. Number 7 is the quarterback. That's Ryan. Lee standing right next to him in the backfield. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Lee. Lee up the middle again. Lee dancing left, right, dancing right. He's got another 1st down.
Yeah, he's
to the 50-yard line.
He's almost got like he's got grease on him. He just slides through people.
Yeah, somebody's going to have to put a helmet on him and put a helmet on him quick.
Right.
1st and 10. The ball resting at midfield for Durant. So, Andy, I understood you liked Coach Eden's pick this week on his college picks. He picked Miami to beat FSU.
He definitely got that one right.
Well, that was a stretch.
That was
really a stretch.
1st and 10 for the Cougars at midfield. Bartow jumps offside. That's a free 5 yards for the Cougars.
I think they'll put 50 on Florida State.
Jeff, I'm going to give a shout-out to my buddy James Chapman.
Yeah.
He's a former player here at Bartow, and he's listening to us, the first-time listener tonight.
Well, welcome aboard.
What year did he graduate?
I know. What year did you graduate? He'll send me a message.
Okay. 1st and 5 for the Cougars. Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap. Hands off again to Lee. Number 3. This time he's caught in the backfield.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're going to have to do with Lee. They're going to have to put somebody on him, and they're going to have to keep him on him.
That's our freshman, 98.
98. I was going to say, I can't see the numbers, man.
Yeah, those numbers are tough to read.
Mitch Murphy center. Oh, Mitch.
And Mike's down on the field.
Orlando Jones. Oh, or Kayla Mullis.
2nd and 5 for the Cougars.
James graduated in 93.
Oh, he's a young buck.
Mm-hmm. We worked together a bunch for a long time.
I'm sorry, James.
Me too. 2nd down and 6 now for the Cougars. Ryan takes the snap. He drops back. Right-hander throws it. And it's near the inside and incomplete.
No, he's out of bounds.
Yep, he caught it, but he was juggling it as he went out of bounds.
Boy, and that was one step from being another pick 6, too. The corner was closing fast.
Cornelius was the intended receiver. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. At the end of the first quarter, George Jenkins 14, Haines City 7. 3rd down and 6 here for the Cougars. We're all tied up at 7. 7:25 left here in the first half. You're listening to WWBF Bartow on a Friday night, 74 degrees. It's falling quick. Here's the snap. Ryan with the ball, looking downfield. He's got some time, moves to the sideline. Now he's under pressure. He slings it, and it goes out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th down.
Yeah, that was all he could do there. He tried and tried and tried. The offensive line did a pretty good job, but they just kept pushing that line backwards and backwards. So now you make a decision here.
4th down. They need about 6. They're at the Yellow Jacket 46-yard line.
They're going.
They're going for it, guys.
Offense remains on the field.
I see him doing a hard count, trying to pull Bartow off to at least get 5 and then hand the ball to Lee.
Ryan, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun, puts one man in motion, and they try to get Bartow to jump. Bartow flinches, but no call. And a timeout by Durant.
No, they're going to kick it now.
Yeah,
Yeah, if they were going to kick it, I wouldn't have taken a timeout. I would have taken a penalty.
Yeah, I think, like I said,
I think Michael was right that they were going to try to draw him off, get to 5 yards, and then give it to Lee and let him finish it.
I did not like that Bartow was a man coverage. If I had seen the defensive back crossing with the wide receiver, I'd have gone on with that play.
Nice to see the Yellow Jacket basketball coaching staff.
Oh, yeah.
Down there on the 20-yard line.
They're always together.
Yep.
Seen Coach Jose down there hanging out with him, but he's got the family with him tonight, so he ain't hanging out. He's down there sitting.
And is this on the 30-yard line? That's Danny Smith?
Yes,
former
that's Danny Smith.
Yellow Jacket.
I'd recognize him anywhere.
State champion head coach.
The guy in the black.
In the blue.
In the blue.
In the blue.
Okay.
Danny Smith, man.
All right, 4th down. The Durant Cougars are going to keep the offense on the field following the timeout. So let's see what happens. Ryan's the quarterback. He's in the shotgun.
All right, they're not man. They're playing coverage.
3 receivers to the near side. It's going to be a quick snap and a quick kick. Ryan booted it. And it's going to bounce at the 20-yard line, picked up at the 10, 15, 20.
Here we go.
25, 30, 40. And they're going to be brought down. Oh, the ball loose.
Bartow's ball. Bartow's ball.
They're going to say,
that guy.
They're going to say he was down at the 47-yard line.
Murray.
He had he was literally less than a half a step away from breaking that one. If he could have just held up or turned to the outside and let his inside blockers pick that up, he was about a half a step away.
Man, I was ready to make him run stadiums. He picks up that ball at the 3 or 4 yard line and just takes off, and he just runs by everybody.
I thought it was going to be blocked for a second there.
I was watching Murray because he saw something at the end right before they snapped the ball, and he took off deep. That's why I said they're playing coverage. They were showing man and playing coverage, but he saw that the kicker was going to, or the quarterback was going to kick it.
A little delay here. They want to get the right football on the field, I think.
The last one we kicked out of the stadium, didn't we?
It bounced off the bleachers. I don't know if it went across the street, but it bounced off the bleachers.
So we're still. The principal's got a ball. No?
Well, you've got a bag of footballs, and normally you have 2 footballs for the game. Each team has 2 footballs. That way you don't have this situation right here.
So they want to get everything straightened out with the footballs. Okay, now we're ready. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Bartow 47-yard line. Johnson in the shotgun, and we're ready. 2 receivers on the far side of the field. Here's the snap. Johnson wants to run. He faked a throw, tries to get to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Oh, a late flag comes in.
There was a hold on the backside. The white hat never threw it, and then I think there was something on the inside because it came from the back judge.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be against Durant.
Oh.
Face mask is what they're looking at.
Works for me.
We'll see what the official call is, though.
Well, can't see him. Okay, now I can see him.
Personal foul, face mask. Cougars.
Good job, Mike.
Nice eye.
So that's a 15-yard. Well, they're going to.
That was not a.
Did he walk 15 yards?
No, he didn't walk 15.
It was a 5-yard, but I thought he did the cross arm
I
thing.
thought he did, too.
I thought he did, too. So it's going to be 2nd down. The down counts, too. Here's a handoff to number 1, and that's Thomas. And Thomas is going nowhere in the backfield.
He lost the yard.
Yeah. I think with Thomas, the best thing with him is to kind of roll him out and do a read option, let Johnson and him roll out together and then pitch it to let him get some momentum going.
They fixed the down marker. That was a first down play. That Thomas run was a first down play. So now it's second down.
Why are we here?
Second and about 6 for the Yellow Jackets. The ball's at Durant's 49-yard line. Everybody in tight. Johnson's got the ball in the shotgun. He wants to throw, and he does, and it's off the fingertips of the intended receiver. Incomplete.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all. You had a lot of coverage.
That's only third. Back off.
So now it's third down.
I know. That's back off.
Mike's right there in the hole, ain't he?
Yeah, he is. He don't play around.
Mike, you going to call a play?
Well, I'm not going to step on Coach Eads' toes like that.
Timeout.
I'd probably make the wrong decision or something, and he wouldn't like it. And I'd probably get banned from down here.
Yeah, you better stay behind the line too. You might get a get-on back.
You heard that
penalty too.
You heard that.
Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. Today it's more important than ever to have a banking relationship you can truly count on at Citizens Bank and Trust. They have a long-standing history of looking out for your future. We're local bankers here for you, your family, and your business. Over a century and counting. We are Citizens Bank and Trust. We are proud to be your bank. Member FDIC equal housing lender, and go Yellow Jackets. 5:51 in the first half. We're tied at 7. The Durant offense has scored a touchdown. The Yellow Jacket defense has scored a touchdown in the ball game. Third down for Bartow. They need about 6. The ball at the Cougar 49-yard line. Jackets putting everybody in motion. They go to an empty backfield. 5 receivers in the pattern. Johnson by himself. Here's the snap. Wants to throw. He does. Sets up a little screen to Thomas. Thomas struggling for yardage. He is.
Man, he rocked him.
Yeah,
it looks like he hurt himself.
The line.
Yeah, he hurt his leg.
The line and the receiver in the slot, they were supposed to block, and they didn't get out there in time. And it just went from bad to worse, and now you got to kick this football.
And, Andy, you're right. When those Durant Cougars slammed into each other, that number 45 looked like he was walking off a little hurt, favoring that leg. Well, we mentioned Lake Wales. They're up over Kissimmee Osceola 10-7.
Good.
George Jenkins over Haines City 14-7. Lakeland is leading.
Wait. Go back to that other one.
Jenkins 14, Haines City 7.
Huh? Golly.
The girls are going at it.
Lakeland 14, Kathleen nothing. Lake Gibson 21, Sebring nothing.
Wow.
Yeah.
When did they decide to start playing football?
I don't know.
I think we all picked Sebring on that one, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. All righty, here we go. 4th down for the Yellow Jackets. They're in punt formation. They faked one earlier. This one I don't think is going to be a fake. And there he goes. Much better kick this time.
He got a boot on that one.
A fair catch is called for. Then he gets out of the way.
Get out of the way, Cornelius. Oh!
But he called for a fair catch. So when he touches it, he can't advance it.
Man, bad decision.
And, Mike, that's inside the 6-yard line, isn't it?
Yes, Bartow was right on top of him, so he did make the wise decision to catch it, to signal the fair catch, but then he didn't follow through with it and then fielded it and tried to advance it.
Which you can't do in high school. Once you touch it, it's dead.
Yeah. Yep. And I think in
the players,
in college and in pro, if you signal for a fair catch and run,
they just stood a flag.
Okay, it is a penalty.
When you call for the fair catch and then touch it.
Well, you try to run with it.
Try to run with it.
Yeah, and he actually fielded it at 6, so they should be back to about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line, yeah.
Half the distance.
And Durant was flagged for that infraction.
So after all said and done, Mike, it's going to be right about, the 3?
Right at the 3-yard line, yes, sir.
1st and 10, Durant at their own 3. And, Bruce, you got to be careful down here.
Yeah, on both sides. I think you really got to be careful.
So they just got to contain Lee here. They got to keep Durant pinned deep.
Ryan in the shotgun, standing in his own end zone. Here's the snap, handoff to Lee. Lee up the middle. Lee's got some room. Lee's into the secondary again. He breaks one tackle, and just like that, they're out there past the 20-yard line.
I mean, when he hits guys, they're bouncing off and going to the ground, guys. He's not just playing with them. He's running through them and knocking them down.
How big is he? Because he doesn't look that big.
5'9".
5'9", 170.
He's just running underneath everybody.
Yeah, but he's hitting them so hard.
Oh, I know.
But that's something that you and I talked about a lot of times, Bruce. You got to wrap him up, and even if he's knocking you around, you just slide down him.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Handoff again to Lee, and he's untouched into the secondary. Lee is going down the field. He's at midfield, and Lee is trucking it to the 30, to the 20, and brought down near the 10-yard line. My goodness.
Wow.
Emmanuel Lee.
Yeah, I mean, 3 runs by Lee, and they just stopped him, from the 3-yard line all the way down inside of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it was Murray that was able to run him down and threw him. The red velvet.
There is a flag down at the 15-yard line. Is that a flag, Mike?
I think that's just some trash.
Trash, thank you. You okay?
It's not one of yours?
Answer me this. What does a red velvet cream cheesecake is so good mean during a Bartow High School football game? This is Coach Peavy.
1st and goal for the Cougars.
I guess he's eating it.
Handoff. Nope. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Ryan dives to the 1. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 1. He's just making us feel bad because he's enjoying a nice red velvet cake.
That's what it has.
Yeah.
Red velvet cake is really good.
2nd and goal for Durant. 3:58 to play here in the first half. We are tied at 7. Durant will send 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Ryan, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Oh, whistles will stop this play.
Got a procedure against Durant.
They're going to back them up 5 yards.
Well, it looks like they're walking backwards, yeah. And, you got to check with that official. Even receivers can line up off sides, and if they don't check with that official, if they check, the official will back them up. They'll say, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But if you don't check and you're over the line of scrimmage, they'll call it. But I don't know why they don't hand it to number 3 50 times in this game.
Yeah. 2nd and goal now from the 6-yard line for the Cougars. Cougars bringing some extra blocking in the backfield. Here's the snap, and there goes number 3. Oh, he's caught behind the line of scrimmage, but he breaks it free. Heads to the end zone. He's in for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Five guys and a flag. He drug 5 guys in the end zone.
Looked like the Yellow Jackets might have had him contained behind the line of scrimmage, but he just found a way.
Well, it's a flag.
Let's see what the flag's all about here.
Well, that's a dead ball foul. He had already scored, I think.
Yeah, he did. I think it's probably going to get a seller. I don't know. They're not.
Still talking about it, the referees are.
Well, 59, they're doing the swinging gate extra point, but they still haven't figured out what the they do.
Durant's going through their play, but the referee's standing right on top of the ball. So
they're going to penalize him on the kickoff.
On the kickoff.
Who was it against? Okay, unsportsmanlike.
Against Durant.
Okay.
So the touchdown stands. Do the unsportsman call on the kickoff. So Ryan, the quarterback, is also the extra point man. And is kicking it toward the Ken Riley Athletic Fieldhouse. And he sails it right on through. And right into the band.
And the PAT by Ryan is good. 3 minutes.
He's so sweet. Enjoying the cheesecake while listening to the best radio broadcasters in the state of Florida.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, that is that's pretty impressive, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, Andy, it's getting tighter over at Veterans Field at George Jenkins High School. It's now the Eagles 14 and the Hornets 13.
You guys talking about that red velvet cheesecake or cream cheesecake? Goodness gracious!
Isn't it good?
Oh, wait a minute.
I'd rather have a chocolate cake.
I think my bride has made me a fresh tres leche.
She's shaking her head.
She's a thumbs up,
and,
brother.
after hear him talk about that, I may have to have a big old slice of that when I get home.
She says that's okay.
And I hope I pronounce that right. I mean, that's how I pronounce it. So,
well, we're all rednecks up here.
Yeah.
Whatever you say,
good with us.
You're getting a thumbs up.
The wife agrees. Bishop McLaughlin 10, Santa Fe Catholic 6. That now in the second quarter. 3:18 left here in the first half for the Yellow Jackets, and Durant in front 14-7.
We got to move football here, boys.
So with the penalty, that's going to force this kickoff back to the 25-yard line. That's where the Cougars will kick off from. So Bartow hoping to get good field position out of this. And it's going to be a little squib kick. And it's going to be picked up at the 35-yard line. Across the 40, 45. That's Murray. Murray at the midfield. Murray at the 40.
Oh!
And again, Murray tripped up at the 40-yard line.
That's twice they've just gotten him by the toe.
I tell you, I believe Murray's just on the verge of pulling one out, and he's going to cut one loose here in just a little while.
Well, I'm glad he cut that one loose because that gives Bartow some good field position to work with 3 minutes left.
Hey, Bruce, I mean, you and I have always talked about it when you kick it off like that, to drill that up, man. There was a college game this past weekend.
You saw it?
Yes. Did you see it?
No, I know you're always talking about it. I'm like, you finally saw one.
He kicked that ball off, and he just drilled that up, man. He drilled him right in the chest, and they recovered the ball.
Mike's way ahead of his time.
Mike's a brutal guy, man.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Durant 40-yard line. And it's going to be a little shovel pass, a little forward, and then Thomas breaks one tackle, but he's not going to get away from everybody. He's still fighting over there, but he's going to lose about 5.
Yeah, that works for Mahomes, but there was 4 guys around him. He tried to make something happen, but he ended up losing a few more yards.
So it's going to be second and 16 here for Bartow.
Any 4-minute score?
Nope, nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
My reporter's up here tonight.
Yes, she is.
2nd and 16 for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson in the shotgun.
That's a pretty big game, though.
He about got that 43 or whatever it is on the end jump.
Durant was thinking about coming across the line.
Yes. He's coming.
3 receivers for Bartow on the near side of the field. Johnson's got it.
Goes.
He wants to throw under
got
pressure.
A man.
And he's got no time to throw, Mike. He is swallowed up and dropped back at the Yellow Jacket 47-yard line.
Yeah, one of the Durant defenders on this side pulled off and took off toward the inside of the field, which left one of Bartow's receivers out here just all by himself.
Yeah, unfortunately, they came with a blitz, and if that running back doesn't pick it up, then Johnson has no time.
So it's 3rd down and about 23.
Is that what you figured out, Andy?
Yeah, if I'm counting right. I got to get extra. Let me borrow some fingers.
I think you're burning clock here right now, too.
90 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, but Durant gets the ball.
Yeah, but I'm saying that you want to burn as much clock as you can before Durant gets the ball.
And it's going to be a quarterback draw. Johnson is caught in the backfield, and he's going to lose more yardage.
And now Durant will call a timeout.
And Johnson's in it again in the backfield.
And they do with 1:09 to play in the first half.
4th down.
Timeout by the Cougars.
Now it looks about 28 yards.
And now they'll be coming after this kick.
Yeah, they'll come after this one.
And Durant's going to take a timeout.
I don't know where that wind shifted from, that little bit of breeze we do have, but they must be fertilizing them somewhere close by.
Oh, really? That's not good.
Just trying to get a scoreboard update here for you. Victory Christian 6, Lakeland Christian 3.
Still the field goals.
Nothing reported from Fort Meade and Frostproof yet. We gave you the Jenkins score over Haines City, 14-13. Lakeland up 14-0.
That's a strange score, too.
Yeah, I thought there'd be more by now.
And Bishop McLaughlin over Santa Fe Catholic, 10-6. And they're just getting underway out in L.A. Dodgers and Yankees.
Oh, they're in L.A., so they'll be the home team, so Tommy won't bat until a little bit.
So the Yellow Jackets are in punt formation. They need fourth and forever. Here's the snap to Brock. Brock's got it.
Wow.
Nice. Oh, that's a great kick. Going to be taken down at the 24-yard line. He actually jumped to catch the ball.
Yeah.
And when he did, he met a Yellow Jacket in midair and brought him right down.
Never leave your feet. And I think it was Hampton or could have been Murray that hit him. Let's see. Coach Garth. Sounding good. Sorry I wasn't able to make it tonight. The youth, yes, we talked about that. The youth had a great time coming on the field with the players. That was really cool. And they are getting ready for the playoffs. So Garth is having to get all the snacks and everything. He's having to do what a president of a league has to do at that level. And that's another thing we don't talk enough about, everything that he's got on his plate that he has to do and does such a great job.
Handoff up the middle. Guess who? Number 3. He's into the daylight again. Number 3 into the secondary. He's going to get about 12, 13 yards.
Somebody stood him right up there.
And he needs that. I mean, somebody's needing to square him up. Even if he runs over you, hold on to him.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Here's the snap, 40 seconds. Ryan wants to throw. He rolls to his right. Now he's in trouble. Now he'll sling it over the head into the cheerleaders. Incomplete. Timeout stops the clock, 34 seconds. 2nd and 10 for Durant. Yeah, Coach Washington, we got a couple of your players up here. I mean, your youngsters up here, their jerseys, they look mighty good tonight.
Yeah, he says he has a lot of people. Director Angela, Brandon, Willie Rollins. And, yeah, I know you have a lot of people, but listen, you're the guy. And you do all the work, and that's who I'm giving the credit to. I don't – nothing –
Here we go, 2nd and 10. Handoff to Lee. This time they've got his number. And he's going to be thrown for a loss.
You're our guy, Coach, and we appreciate you and everything you do for those kids because without you, who knows if that league holds together.
You know, and just to go ahead and add on top of that, I believe if I read something right that Coach Garth had posted earlier in the week, I think Bartow Youth Football out at 555 has a team in the playoffs in each division that they're in.
Yeah, isn't that incredible?
That's awesome.
Each division, they have a team, Bartow team in the playoffs.
But we do want to thank Angela and Willie as well.
The whole gang out there that makes that work.
I tell you what, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that some people that don't realize sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So a timeout was taken on the field by Bartow this time. It's 3rd and they need about 11, the Cougars do. 3rd and 11. There's 23 seconds left. Durant's in front 14-7 as we wrap up the first half here.
I was so fortunate that I just had to show up and holler at kids and, kick dirt and stuff like that. That's all I had to do.
3rd and 11. Ryan in the shotgun. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Lee. Lee is arm tackled in the backfield. That's not going to be Lee this time.
Is that number 98?
98 on the
28.
28 on the stop.
The cheap shot.
That's Darius Williams. Arm tackle, brother.
26 Joyner on that carry.
4th down. And that's going to be the end of the half.
Not a bad half. This is a good football team we're playing, guys.
At the end of 1, it is 14-7. Mike is see if he can get a hold of Coach Eden here real quick. Little first half thoughts from Coach.
Coach, welcome back, man. It's been a couple of weeks off, man. I know everybody's ready to get back in this game, but we're going in the locker room 7 points down. A highly talented Durant team. I mean, but we got the talent. We got the kids that can equally play with these guys. What do we see? Do we see us making any big changes at halftime, or just staying where we're at and just containing this lead guy from Durant?
No doubt. There's a reason this team's district champs every year, okay? They're the best one in their district. We knew that coming in, all right? So at the end of the day, hey, this is a district championship game, and it's a one-score game. Now the question goes down to be, hey, who is going to go in there? Who's going to make the minor changes within what we do that are going to help us get back where we need to go and win this game, all right? So that's what we got to go figure out right now, and we're going to do that as a staff. Hopefully we can come out, make those changes, get after it, and win this game.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Let's get to the locker room and talk to those guys.
Great job, Mike. That's what this is. This is a rah-rah. This is a rah-rah. I mean, this is a scream and holler, but rah-rah. You want to get them so pumped that they will run through a wall for you.
Yep.
And he has that ability to do that. I mean, he's that kind of coach, and that's why I'm so fond of him.
Well, that's going to take us to the half. Durant in front 14-7. We're going to send it back to the studio for the SEC football report. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF. Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. Getting ready for the second half kickoff of this district contest between the Durant Cougars and the Bartow Yellow Jackets. The Bartow High School Marching Band performing their halftime show. And both teams have returned to the field going through their pregame warm-ups. But Bruce, Durant in front 14-7. Coach talked about it going into halftime that your one possession is all you need right now to get back in this game, and it's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, and this is a gut check time, and this is where you reach down and deep down inside and see what you're made of. What are you made of? What are you going to give me? Are we going to just let this boy run all over us all night? Or are we going to play Bartow brand of football? And I'm sure that's what kind of statement he made in there. What are you going to give me? Who are you? Why is that sticker on your helmet? It's a rah-rah deal. And Mike, are you back with us?
I'm here. Yes, sir.
What kind of talk did he have?
Well, Coach Eden, believe it or not, he didn't really have a whole lot to say. He always meets with his coaches outside the locker room before they go inside. And he says, let's talk about it. He'll have a conversation with Coach Chai, has a conversation with a couple of his other coaches. There's a couple of other coaches give them their input. They're actually the ones that are going into that locker room and getting with these guys and saying, listen, we're not out of this. We're not out of this by no means. We're still in here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do A, B, C, and D. We're going to go back to this because they can't figure out where we're coming with this. So he's done exactly what he typically, when he kind of stepped back from that offensive coordinator and just being a head coach, he's letting his coaches take care of that.
Okay.
Well, Bartow has been a second-half team.
Yeah.
And they made a couple of nice comebacks to win the game, so hopefully that'll take place tonight.
Please come out and support all the band students.
Well, we haven't seen, not to take anything away from Durant. They're a talented team by all means.
Oh, yeah.
But so is Bartow. Bartow has just the athletes that Durant has. So I think the biggest thing you can see is the defense. They really haven't done a lot passing. I don't know exactly what their yardage is on passing, but where they've really keyed on is that Lee, their running back. He has pretty much, I would say, probably 75% of the yardage that Durant has.
Yeah, and that's what I don't understand, guys, because if I had a tailback like that, I'm running him 25 times, 30 times. He's seeing that football. He's touching that football. But they keep, he'll run one play, and then they'll roll out to the right, try to throw, roll out to the left, try to throw. Why not just keep handing him that football until we can stop him?
Yeah, this late in the season, he would be very well conditioned.
Well, Durant will get the ball to start this third quarter, so Bartow has it all teed up. Sebastian Brock ready to put his foot into it and get this second half underway. And Brock will send this. It's going to be returnable, taken at about the 4-yard line. across the 10, 15, 20, 25, still on his feet, 30, and brought down about the 35, 34-yard line.
That Cornelius? Yeah, that was Cornelius. Good return.
We're just not wrapping up. We're not tackling like I said a while ago. We've talked about this a whole lot. We're just not wrapping up. We're looking for that hit to knock them off balance for them to fall. We're not wrapping them up.
Yeah, and that's something that we have been really good at this year, is not missing a lot of tackles. But tonight it's just been a different story, and maybe the layoff for all I know. But I don't know. But I 100% agree with what you just said, Mike.
First and 10 for the Cougars at their own 34-yard line. Their quarterback wears number 7. That's Michael Ryan. He's got an empty backfield now. Here's the snap, and it's going to be a straight quarterback draw. Up the middle he goes, and he's caught at the line of scrimmage. You might even lost a yard.
Yeah, again, another arm tackle by somebody. I think that was 28 again. 23 that time for the Jackets. That's Stacy.
They're going to give him a yard, so it's going to be 2nd and 9 for the Cougars at the 35-yard line. Mike, we see across the field at the visitor stand, the flags are moving pretty briskly. What's on the field with the wind?
There's not a whole lot of wind down here on the field. I think what you're seeing there is just up high.
Gotcha.
But it has cooled off down here, so it is nice down on the field right now.
Here's the snap. Handoff. Lee with the ball. And Lee is wrapped up after about a 3 or 4 yard gain to the 37-yard line.
That's a good job, and that's a lot of times what you do. You just grab hold on, and let some other guys come and blister him.
3rd down and 6 for the Cougars.
Now, I'm dialing up pressure right here if I'm the defensive coach.
I'm keeping just enough back in my secondary to protect myself, but I'm bringing that front line.
Here they come.
3rd and 6. The quarterback will roll out to his left, looking downfield. He throws it. He's got a wide open receiver. It's caught at the 35-yard line. No.
Yeah, he caught it. He caught it.
I thought it bounced a little bit.
And he was just, the defender turned inside. He came to the outside.
Total broken coverage, Mike. There was nobody within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, had there been a little more lift on that ball, that would have been 6.
Styles on the reception. 1st and 10, Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 34-yard line.
That cornerback would be over here with me right now and be getting an earful.
Ryan, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Lee standing right next to him. He's going to give it to Lee. Up the middle he goes. Lee's hit at the line of scrimmage, pinballed around a little bit, and finally dropped at the 32.
That was Stanley, the guy, one of the first guys on him.
And Lee is tripped up quickly on that run.
And Lee's coming out of the ball game, Bruce.
Yeah, he's skimping a little bit, but, we'll lay a wallop to you.
He could be all show.
And he's gimping.
Yeah.
He'll need to walk that off. It doesn't look like it's maybe like a Charlie horse or something.
Takes his helmet off, and he'll sit on the bench on the far side of the field. 2nd down and 8 here for the Cougars.
Let Bruce tape him back up.
Here's the snap. Quarterback draw. Ryan's going to be caught in the backfield, and Ryan's going nowhere.
That's Stacy again. Stacy coming on the blitz.
See, he's coming back. He's still gimping a little bit.
Going to be 3rd and 9, and Andy's right. Lee is back into the ball game now. Number 3, the big superstar running back.
Yeah, you're not that good playing both sides of the football and going out just because you got a little calf or a thigh bruise or something.
3rd and 9 for the Cougars. The ball is at the Yellow Jacket 33-yard line. Cougars in front, 14-7. Here's the snap. Ryan wants to throw, slings it to the near side. He's caught.
He's short.
Cornelius with the reception, but Mike's right on top of him. He's about a yard short.
Yeah, he's going to be more like probably 2 yards. Yeah, 2 yards short.
Okay, now they're 2 yards.
It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to hand that ball to Lee.
They bring in the big freshman, number 98, to clog up that middle. Yeah, Mike's not giving away any secrets.
Yeah, and I'm bringing both my inside linebackers.
They are quickly to the line of scrimmage.
Try to get them to jump.
Trying to get Bartow to flinch on a 4th and 2. Quarterback Ryan now looking to the sideline, and they want to call a timeout.
They're going to go for a field goal.
No. Not from there.
Not with Lee. All right, scoreboard update while we have a moment. Lake Wales 10, Osceola 7.
Knew that'd be a good football game.
Haines City is now leading George Jenkins 29-14. Woo-hoo. Let's see what else we got here for you. Winter Haven over Ridge. Let me double check.
Why did I go Ridge?
Let me double check that.
I knew Charlie Tate would disappoint me again. Or whatever Tate, Richard.
And we gave you the Lakeland Christian 10, Victory Christian 6, Cambridge Christian 21, Discovery nothing.
I tell you, I still see Durant going for this.
Oh, absolutely.
Following the timeout, fourth down.
That's why I am bringing both my linebackers.
They're bringing everybody.
Direct snap,
and they're going to get the first down by Lee. Lee crosses the 20-yard line.
Yeah, you got to be charging hard. They got to watch out for a flag right here.
Yeah, they're down right at the just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 for the Cougars. They converted that fourth down. 8:03 left here in the third quarter. Durant 14, Bartow 7. And again, we'll see Lee checks out of the ball game.
Yeah, he's not 100%, but even at 70%, he's an excellent running back.
Quarterback is Ryan. He's in the shotgun. Ryan will hand off this time to a new running back, number 36, and the big fullback, Christian Cook.
Yeah, really good job. And again, Stacy comes across. He's playing that defensive end spot, guys, and he's just kind of angling his way down the line of scrimmage and gobbling people up. Kind of the way Davis used to do last year.
Yeah.
Lee's back in the game.
Yep, Lee checks back in. Cook will check out. 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Cougars. 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Lee in the backfield with the quarterback, Ryan. Jaden Cornelius out here on the left side of the formation. Here's the snap. Ryan rolls to his right, looking downfield, still looking, under some pressure. He slings it over the head of everybody. And a nice catch on the sideline.
Yeah, and I got to say, a really good job by the defense, too. They could have laid a good whack on that quarterback. And if you do that, you take a chance on getting a penalty, and they laid off. I thought that was very smart.
So now it's 3rd and 9 here for the Cougars. Next week, the Yellow Jackets are on the road to take on the Lake Wales Highlanders.
That would be a good football game.
Looking forward to getting back to Legion Field. Here we go, 3rd and 9 for the Cougars. Put one man in motion. That's Stiles. Here's the snap. Quarterback Ryan's got it. Ryan looking. Now he's going to turn upfield and run. He's got a lot of grass in front of him. Ryan, 15.
He's short. He's short, guys.
And he ducked out of bounds right in front of Mike. About a yard short, Mike?
Yes.
Yeah, they'll go for it again here.
And Ryan takes that one himself.
We're not going by McDonald's while we're over there, are
we? In Lake Wales?
Yeah.
That's going to bring up.
I hear the chicken's okay.
French fries.
I like McDonald's French fries.
Apple pie. 4th and 1.
That's not bad either.
It's not, but I always burn my lip, my mouth and stuff. I'm like, that's no fun.
Let it cool off a little bit.
4th and 1 for the Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 11-yard line. Here's the snap. Ryan, quarterback draw up the middle. He goes, and a little effort, little twist, and he's got it. The pile is being pushed forward inside the 5, Mike.
Yeah, he's down to about the 3-yard line.
Wow.
There was, I don't understand it, guys. There was zero penetration, and they had the opportunity to come.
So it's going to be first and goal for the Cougars.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
6:14 to play in the third quarter. Durant up by 7, 14-7. Superstar number 3 in the backfield along with the quarterback, Ryan. Here's the snap, and Ryan will keep it. Tippy-toe left, and Ryan untouched into the end zone for a Durant touchdown.
And lead through a beautiful block to allow him to just step right into the end zone. Quarterback's a pretty good athlete too, guys.
He can run that ball.
So Ryan with a 3-yard touchdown run, and Durant expands their lead now.
Here we go with the swinging gate thing again.
Quarterback Ryan is also the extra point man, the kicker, so he's lined up for his extra point attempt. He's already hit 2 tonight. Waiting on the snap.
Oh, he moved. The offensive line moved. They're going to get Bartow for it. I don't think they saw him move.
And they're going to get the Yellow Jackets with an offside.
Now you go for it.
With number 3?
I would.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
So
that puts you at the 1.5-yard line. I would.
Well, they're going to keep the kicking crew out there.
It's okay.
Guaranteed point.
Hunter Smith is the holder for Durant.
Oh, stop it.
Sorry.
Here's the snap. Kick is up. Sails it right over the jacket. And it's good. 21-7 is your score. Durant in front of Bartow here in the third quarter. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Boy, it gets
the Kelly Automotive Group is proud to make sports broadcasts here on WBF possible. From the Yellow Jackets to NASCAR, this is Tyler Kelly inviting you to visit our website at kellybuickgmc.com. Better yet, come visit us at our dealership at the corner of 98 and 60 in Bartow. Kelly Buick GMC.
Hi, I'm Carla Meeks, and I want to be your realtor. As your licensed broker, I'll see to all the details and look out for your interest. Give me a call at 863-604-9287. Remember, I am not just a realtor, but your realtor.
The Ewing, Blackwelder, and Deuce Insurance Agency has been serving Central Florida since 1984. They all work and live in your neighborhood and take pride in our history. Offices in Bartow, there when you need them, representing only the most reliable companies in the industry.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. And they're going to do a little pooch kick, and it's bobbled on the ground, but Bartow falls on it. Whoa, that was close.
Yeah, I heard that.
Just past 9 o'clock, you're listening to WWBF Bartow. 73 degrees here at Bartow Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, that cat thought about picking it up and running with it, and then he remembered he's a defensive lineman and said, oh, I better just fall on it.
Yeah, I don't think they want to kick to Murray anymore.
I don't blame them.
Yeah. We got a number 3 on our team that's pretty.
Yeah, he's pretty talented.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. This is their first possession of the second half. 1st and 10 for Bartow at their own 43-yard line. And we are ready. Now they're going to get Durant offsides.
Yeah, one was a little anxious to come on a blitz.
5-yard penalty against the Cougars will make it 1st and 5 for Bartow. It's good to see Jose down there having a good time. That's just great. 1st and 5 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 48-yard line.
Always been a good dad.
2 receivers on the far side of the field. Single receiver on the near side for Bartow. Here's the snap. And a handoff. Up the middle goes Thomas. Thomas crosses midfield into Durant territory, and he's got a first down.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good run. Nothing fancy. You just do some little down block and get him a little crease, and he's going to get you 4 or 5 yards every time. Now they're saying he's short.
Short by a yard, yeah. Timeout on the field for the official water break. Gives us a chance to tell you about the Bartow Community Service Center. Since 1966, they've been empowering people and inspiring change. You can support their mission to help Bartow families get out of crisis by shopping at their thrift store at 495 East Summerlin in downtown Bartow. Help us be epic, empowering people, inspiring change. Ridge Community 8, Winter Haven 8. Lake Gibson 16, Sebring 14, Lakeland Christian 17, Victory Christian 6. And again, we have timeout, whistles, now a 5-yard penalty against Bartow.
Come on.
That'll make it 1st and 15 for the Yellow Jackets. Back on their side of the 50. Spotted down right around the 48-yard line. Coach over here all by himself. Blake Johnson's the quarterback for Bartow. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. And they fake it. They want to throw. They've got a pass complete. That's Corey Butler.
Beautiful job. He's got such a cannon for an arm.
Check that. That was a McBath on the reception there, number 14. And Bruce, they get most of the penalty yardage back.
I thought he got it all back.
It's going to be 2nd down and 11. Again, 2 receivers on the far side of the field, a single receiver on the near side for Bartow. Again, shotgun for Johnson, the quarterback. He takes the snap. He wants to throw a slam.
Oh, he was there too, guys. He was just overthrown.
He took that ball and cocked it like a baseball, guys, and he threw it right off his shoulder as opposed to, coming up by his ear, the way Johnson normally delivers a football. And that when your arm is low and your elbow's low like that, you tend to throw it high.
So it's incomplete, makes it 3rd and 11 now for the Jackets.
Fernando, our brother, I wish you would come up and say hello to us anytime, man. You're like a hero.
2 receivers on the left, a single receiver to the right. Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Here's the snap. And they fake the run. Johnson under pressure. He's scrambling, throws. He's got his man caught.
He's out of bounds. They're going to say he's out.
Incomplete.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, he caught it, but his left foot was out of bounds.
All right, well, now you...
That'll be 4th down for the Yellow Jackets, and that'll force them in a punting situation. 4:39 to play in the 3rd quarter. Durant in front, 21-7. Yep, there's 33. We see Sebastian Brock, the punter, out there. So Bartow's already faked one tonight, turned it into a 1st down.
You don't do that here.
No, I see this one being punted away.
Nope.
Oh, he's going to throw it. No, he's going to hand off.
The Murray's
got
got
a fumble, and it's going to be picked up, and it's going to be whacked.
That was disaster for the Yellow Jackets.
100% disaster.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you just can't turn it over like that. It's not this deep.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So they're looking the whole way, guys.
Brock took the snap, and he tried to turn it to Murray, who was running around him. That exchange was not very good. The ball was on the ground, and from there, it didn't matter who got it.
Yeah. It's almost kind of like they went over the sideline and drew it up on the board.
In the dirt.
Yeah, and nothing.
Kind of like a nonchalant handoff there.
Listen, we praise him every time he does it, and we make it, so we're not going to downgrade it for not getting it.
1st and 10 for the Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 41-yard line. Handoff to Lee, and Lee breaks 2 tackles already. Lee's turned the corner.
Goodness.
And Lee is heading to the end zone just like that, a Durant touchdown.
Broke 3-4 tackles.
41-yard touchdown run on the first play.
That guy is for real. And I will repeat myself again. Why haven't you handed it to him 25 times tonight?
You like to see an athlete like him run, but, you often wonder, what happens when you lose an athlete like that, because you run that play so much and you go to that player so much. Do you have the backup? Do you have the other options that you can go to? Yeah, you got a running quarterback, and he's been pretty good, but you just wonder what would happen.
That's an excellent point, Mike. I know I want to get as much out of him as I possibly can, but you do take that chance, and he looks like a 1 in a million type kid on the football field.
So the moves he's made and breaking tackles here and there as Ryan kicks his 4th extra point through the uprights.
Oh, little guy caught it out there.
28-7.
Caught it right behind the blow-up thing.
The blow-up jacket?
Yeah.
4:15 left in the third quarter is Durant 28, Bartow 7. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
I'm Taft Long, Finance Manager here at Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Bartow. When you walk through our doors, you will find our team of friendly and experienced automotive experts who are dedicated to helping our customers. Come in or call us today. Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Hello, Bartow. This is Joe DeCesare with Citrus Air Conditioners, your hometown air conditioning company. If you're looking to replace your old unit, Citrus Air has many units in stock and offers financing. Call us at 534-1171 or look us up online at citrusairinc.com.
At Budget You Pull to Bartow, they'll buy your old vehicle and even arrange to pick it up.
We buy junk cars here. We can also arrange for towing from you. We use Gator Towing for our towing service, so you know you get insured a professional towing vehicle.
And they cover Polk County. Budget Auto Parts at Bartow.
Here's the kickoff to the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to return it out near the 30-yard line before they're brought down. This time they do kick it away. And Murray brings it back to the 30-yard line. Mike, Osceola 21, Lake Wales 10. That game's in Legion Field tonight, by the way, also. And it's a district game for both.
I believe I took Osceola on that.
I believe you did.
Didn't I?
Haines City 36, George Jenkins 14.
I took Haines City on that.
I believe I took Haines City on that, didn't I?
Lake Gibson 22 and Sebring 14.
Sebring what?
Sebring 14.
Who are they playing?
Lake Gibson.
What is Lake Gibson doing acting like they can play?
Here's the first down play. Johnson scrambling in the backfield, looking to throw it. He does. And it is incomplete to Thomas.
That's why you don't throw it to a running back.
And there's a flag. Thomas, that's going to be Brown was the...
That's going to be a flag against Durant, guys.
Yeah, they hit him up high.
Receiver, yeah.
They hit him in the face mask.
Flag on the play.
So Thomas was the intended receiver, and it happened right in front of the Yellow Jacket bench, and the flag came in from the back judge.
That wasn't Brown?
It was 1. It was Thomas.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 4. Okay, my bad.
Again, the Yellow Jackets are wearing their black uniforms tonight with the blue numbers, and it's a little difficult to see. And they look terrific.
What's really upsetting is you have your color guy up here who can't see. And so I'm just seeing blobs out there, and I just kind of go along with the flow.
Whoa.
Easy, girls.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at their own 46-yard line. Jackets have 3 receivers now on the far side of the field. Johnson, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Calls for the ball. He's got it. Handoff. That's Avis Brown Jr. The senior gets about 1, maybe 2 yards.
You see Brown almost fumble that football?
Yeah, he was carrying it on the backside of his hip almost.
They got to quit doing that, though. First down, Brown.
2nd and 9 here for the Yellow Jackets.
Just keying on him.
Two receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the snap. He wants to throw.
There's a hold.
Down the field he goes, looking for Haskins over his head, incomplete.
Yeah, but he should have got a hold right here, guys.
There.
Yep, he should have got a hold. He drug him down, and unfortunately it was against Cornelius.
Yeah, or Eden's giving him an earful.
The hold was on Butler.
Was it on Butler?
They're saying Corey Butler was being held.
Oh, he had a hold of the jersey, and it was bad. It was you. I don't know how you missed it.
So now it's 3rd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets will line up 3 receivers to the near side of the field.
That's got something to do with Gator.
Johnson calls for the ball. He drops straight back. Now he'll scramble to his right. Under some pressure, Johnson still with the ball. There's a flag down the field, and it's incomplete.
They'll decline this.
Holding against Bartow is the preliminary call. Stops the clock with 3:02 to play in the 3rd quarter. Talking it over with the Durant folks, but we think this is in the area of holding, and the Cougars should decline this and take the down. Reminder, join us tomorrow morning starting at 11:30, NASCAR Truck Series racing from Miami.
Yeah, Coach Peavy chiming in. I'm sure he'll be listening to that. He's a big NASCAR fan, as we all are.
And then 3:30 tomorrow afternoon, the Xfinity Series from Miami.
I'm going to miss part of that truck race because I just got a message from my buddy. We're going fishing in the morning.
Oh, good for you. No, he wasn't carrying it like a loaf of bread. It just, he didn't get the handoff clean, and he had it on his hip.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Here's the punt. And this time Brock will send it downfield. There's a good kick.
Yeah, it's really good. It should get a bounce.
Could have bounced at the 15-yard line and picked up by the receiver at the inside the 10. And now he breaks one tackle. He's got some running room.
Look at him going after the kicker.
A lot of stuff happening away, and there's a flag finally.
It should be.
I mean, they carried on long after the play was well over.
Well, back in the old days, guys, when I was like a sophomore in high school.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. It was before electricity. But the thing, they would send somebody after the kicker. And we had one guy that was designed just to go for the kicker, and they would try to put a hurting on the kicker. And they made that a rule that you couldn't do it anymore. But it looks like this is going to be against Bartow. No, there they go.
So they'll march off 15 yards from the end of the run back. But there were 2 Durant Cougars just pestering Brock to no end.
Now, I do have to say that Justin, the little evil guy he was when he was on the football field, he would wait for the punter for the center to come through the line and take off, and then he would lay out the center every time. You couldn't touch the center while he's on the line of scrimmage, but when he took off to go for a tackle, Justin would clean him.
You say evil.
Evil.
I like intense. Is that okay?
Yeah, but
Justin was something else on the football.
He was.
He had more penalties called on him than any other player on the Jacket team.
Does he probably hold the record for most penalties by a single player?
Oh, absolutely.
Love you, Justin, if you're listening, by the way. All right, so they worked out the yardage. There was a 15-yard penalty against Durant, so that'll back him up. It'll be 1st and 10, but now instead of that good position, they're back at the 15-yard line.
Coach Peavy said he hopes you remember to bait your hook.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow when you're fishing.
We're going to get some shrimp and some greenbacks.
Here's the snap. Handoff to Lee. And Lee turns the corner a little bit. He's going to get about 6 or 7.
There's a flag in the backfield.
Thought I saw something. Yep, holding against Cougars.
You know, he kind of reminds me of a small version of Derrick Henry. The way he just kind of slides around. He doesn't look like he's super fast, but the next thing you know,
he's by you.
Yeah.
So that'll back him up half the distance to the goal line. So it's going to be 1st down and about 20 here for Durant. 2 penalties in a row gives them this behind the chains. Ryan, the quarterback, he's in the shotgun. Lee, number 3, standing right next to him. And they're going to give it to Lee. Up the middle he goes. And Lee breaks one tackle but didn't break a second.
He didn't get all the penalty yards back.
Going to get about 7 on that, make it second down.
No, but it was a good shoestring tackle by one of the linebackers. I can't see the number, but if he doesn't trip him up, he's got a long way to go.
It's going to be second down and 11 for the Cougars. The Bartow cheerleading squad is having the best time tonight.
Yeah, they're really having a lot of fun. It's senior night and.
Second and 11. Here's the snap. Handoff again to Lee. This time Lee runs through the middle, but it's all clogged up. Maybe one.
Active that time made a stop on Lee as he came up into the middle.
It'll be third down and about 8.
He still picked up.
Yeah, you had like 8 guys converge on that tackle right there, and all the linemen and everybody. He was right in the middle of it.
So now it's going to be third down and 8 here for the Cougars. Ball's at their own 17-yard line. Durant's in front, 28-7. Got a minute left here in the third quarter. Ryan, the quarterback, he's got it. Looking to throw.
All by himself.
Wide open.
All by himself.
Cornelius at the 50-yard line. Cornelius has got it, and he is sprinting into the end zone for another Durant Cougar touchdown.
He was 10 yards. There was nobody within 10 yards of him.
Yeah, and no safety help.
Cornelius, number 6, he's going to take it in for another Durant touchdown.
There is no way Durant should come in here and put this many points on his board against Bartow.
Yeah, guys, I mean, they're a good football team, but we're
just as equally as good.
I agree. We're not doing our job tonight, and it's nothing against kids. It's nothing against coach and staff or anything. It's just a bad night.
About 74 yards on the pass completion to Cornelius. And Durant is up 34-7. Here comes the extra point. New kicker, Sawyer. Sure. Isaiah Sawyer. Where's number 14? And waiting on the snap. There it is. Puts it down. And
he missed that right. No, they're saying it was good.
35-7. 58 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Durant 35, Bartow 7. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
The Whitten McLean Funeral Home of Bartow and the McLean Funeral Home of Fort Meade are proud of our community and student athletes who strive to do their best. Another reason we are pleased to support today's broadcast. Whitten McLean, our family serving yours.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
Your Bartow Beef O'Brady's in the Bartow Center South is your headquarters for good food and good sports. With something for everyone on the menu, your Bartow Beefs is perfect for the family, an office lunch, or to feed the team after a big win. Beefs, where game time meets family time.
5-7. And this time Durant will kick it, and it's going to be returnable right about the 3-yard line. Looks like Murray's got it. Murray tries to turn the corner, breaks one tackle, cuts back across the grade. Murray still with the ball. He's still on his feet at the 30.
Oh, great block.
Murray at the 35. Murray at the 40. High stepping near midfield. Murray loses his helmet at the 45.
And Murray ran into his own player trying to cut back across the field. But what a beautiful block down about the 35-yard line, Mike. And that allowed him to get around the edge. Just a great. I didn't see who made the block, but they get a sticker on their helmet.
Yeah, you see Murray making those moves like that. I mean, he's just picking and choosing his lane where he wanted to go, and that's exactly what he did. And, trying to wait for that block to pick up so he had a little more room to go. But, once again, he was just chased down from behind. I mean, I won't say he was chased down because you're not going to catch him if he gets to the open.
He's a special kid, special player.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets at the Cougar 45-yard line. Avis Brown Jr. in the backfield along with quarterback Johnson. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Here's the snap. Fake the handoff. Johnson
wants
to throw downfield.
A pass interference.
Here comes the flag.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
And really a good play by Durant.
They need to walk away from each other down there.
That's a good play by Durant because that's a touchdown.
There's another flag.
And now we're getting another flag.
You could see the receiver and the defender just going at each other there.
But it's a good play by the safety from Durant because it only cost him 15 yards. It's not like this is the NFL.
He would have gave up a touchdown.
Yeah.
You know, the bad thing about that, I mean, I see the two penalties. The Durant guy continuously stayed in his face.
Yeah.
I mean, he never turned around and walked away. He continued to egg it on. So, I mean, I could see the one penalty being against Durant there. But then there should have been a follow-up with, you know, how much Bartow should have turned around and walked off from it, but so should have Durant.
Yeah. Eden is wearing him out right now.
So the referees are still discussing the two flags. The one flag we know, pass interference, which would be a 15-yard penalty. But the second penalty was thrown when the players were getting together and discussing things. What did you do during your time off? What did you do?
I did a lot of stupid things and just jacked up my neck again. And so...
All righty, here we go. What's the call here, Mr. Official? There's a pass interference, Durant. And then unsportsmanlike conduct, Bartow. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, Bartow. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, Durant. They resolve, so the PI stays in effect.
What in the world was all that?
I don't know.
There was two unsportsmanlikes.
He was doing calisthenics.
Two against Bartow. Yeah, like jumping jacks.
Two against Bartow. A pass interference against Durant. Unsportsman against Durant.
And so we get 15 yards and a first down?
Well, they haven't changed the mark. There we go.
I don't understand it, but I'll take it.
Coach Eden getting an explanation.
Yeah, I didn't see the two unsportsmanlikes against Bartow, but I did see the one unsportsman against the Bartow.
Maybe he just missed it. And
so Coach Eden is getting an explanation from Mr. Whitehat, the head referee.
With 34 seconds left in the third.
And in all fairness to Corey Butler, I mean, Mike said it right. There was a guy that got up and got in his face, you know, talking smack. And we want to say you just got to turn and walk away, but sometimes it's hard, man. You don't know what they're saying.
Exactly, but when Durant did that, I believe that the initial call should have been the unsportsman, and that should have ended it right there because he did not turn and separate himself from it. He stayed there and kept egging forward with the whole deal. So that to me, I mean, I think it's intolerable. I don't think you should. That's uncalled for.
The referee did go over and talk to the Durant head coach as well. So both head coaches had an explanation.
Probably said cut it out.
Bartow has the ball 1st and 10 at the Cougar 30-yard line. 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson takes the snap. Handoff, Avis Brown Jr., and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, going nowhere.
And if I'm winning 35-7 and you make a bonehead move like that, I'm really going to eat you up.
Yeah.
See if Bartow will try to get one more playoff here before the quarter ends. 2nd and 11. 10 seconds. They're at the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't look like they're going to, but I would. They need as many plays as they can get.
Here's the snap. They want to throw it.
Got him.
Into the end zone. It's nice defensive play. Knocks it out of the way.
That's why you have safeties, guys. I mean, he was wide open, and it was a perfect throw, and the safety comes over doing his job and knocks the ball down.
That's the final play of the third quarter with your score, Durant 35, Bartow 7. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
For Bartow Ford, the recipe has always been simple. Best service, best selection, and best prices. I am so certain there isn't a better deal out there that I am guaranteeing that we will beat any deal on a comparable vehicle or give you $1,000 cash. At Bartow Ford, we're different, and we prove it.
When looking for insurance coverage, consider the Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Agency with offices in downtown Bartow. Ewing Black Welder and Deuce Insurance with a wide range of insurance products to meet your every need. Becky Maslak, your local office manager.
SR Wright & Company can help you at every stage of your financial future, from personal planning to insurance reviews, from business problem solving to deferred compensation plans. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, Southeast in Winter Haven.
You hungry, though.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium. We're ready to start the fourth quarter. Durant in front of the Yellow Jackets 35-7. Speaking of scores we can't quite comprehend, now Sebring's in front of Lake Gibson 29-22.
Yes.
That's a back and forther.
Wow. And now what? Nothing on Fort Meade still?
Nothing on Fort Meade. Nothing on Mulberry either.
Mulberry, they're winning.
They're winning, okay. Third down, 3rd and 11 here for the Yellow Jackets to start the fourth quarter from the Durant 31-yard line. Johnson, the quarterback, wants to throw. He's scrambling, still with the ball, looking downfield, looking, throws.
Got him.
The end zone. Caught, touchdown. Thomas has got it in the end zone.
That was pretty.
Whoa, that was beautiful. Throws that 50 yards on a line for a touchdown.
He's on the run, got somebody right behind him.
Great job.
Yellow Jackets with their second touchdown, their first offensive touchdown of the night.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for these kids not to lay down, because we're going to have to play this team again if we win in 2 weeks.
That's going to bring on Caden Curtin, to attempt the extra point. The kick is up, and it gets through. Good. 35-14 now.
11:49 left in the game.
Check the scoreboard update. Osceola 28, Lake Wales 10. That's in the fourth quarter now. Did we say the Haines City? Haines City 42, George Jenkins 21. Lakeland's in front 21-0 over Kathleen.
Man, that's the craziest score of the night.
How is Lakeland only winning by 21?
They got the second string.
Yeah, I was going to say, they sitting a lot of people.
Sebring in front of Lake Gibson 29-22, and a back and forther there. And my wife sent me a text message.
Yeah?
Yeah. Said the Dodgers are up 1-0.
Was it Ohtani that hit a home run?
I don't know. I'll have to ask him that. I have nothing from Frostproof and Fort Meade. That's interesting.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Yellow Jackets kicking it off. Sebastian Brock will send it down the field, taking it at the 5-yard line. Receiving at the 30, 35. Up the field he goes. And the pile's moving, still moving. No whistles yet. There's a big pile on the far side of the field. Finally knocked out of bounds near the 48-yard line.
Cornelius has certainly shown that he is an athlete. And probably the third top 3 in players on this football team.
And he's a senior too.
Yeah, and I think he'll be playing somewhere on Saturdays. I don't know where, but he's going to be playing somewhere on Saturday.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They're going to start this with excellent field position at their own 48-yard line.
Think his daddy's got any more connections at Florida?
5'9" receivers just aren't big in D1 football anymore.
Here's the snap, handoff, number 3, Lee. Lee gets into the secondary again. Lee's got 12 yards and another first down.
Took about 4 or 5 Jackets to bring him down again.
First and 10 for the Cougars at the Yellow Jacket 41-yard line. just kind of impressed that my wife is watching the baseball game because it's
that is
Tom
very
Selleck night at my house, the Blue Bloods.
Well, maybe it was a commercial and she just flipped over and happened to see it.
Well, Selleck doesn't come on until 10 o'clock.
Oh, is that
anyway.
right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's...
Andy, you know where Blue Bloods comes on?
I like Blue Bloods.
Okay.
Final season, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. 1st and 10.
I just think it's cool that Tom Selleck got blacker hair than when he was 25.
There you go. Up the middle goes Lee again, and this time he runs into a lot of Yellow Jackets thrown backwards, and there's the flag. They did a little hip check. Now we're getting
they're fixing to get another one. They'll quit.
A little bit. There's another flag. A little bit of shove, a little bit of frustration.
Yeah, and you know,
that was Whitehat through both of them.
Yeah,
I'm just like, I don't like that. You know,
they tossed Lee out of the pile with a little hip check. You know,
yeah, and didn't need to. The whistle had blown.
Well,
but there's a lot of frustration out there.
I'll have to back him up on that a little bit because he was wrapped up around him, trying to pull him back. I mean, he really had nowhere to go, and when that pile came back, I mean, some of that could have been an acting job, but I really don't think that was done purposely there. But anyway, looks like both of these penalties are going to be against Bartow.
Yeah, they're marching off a lot of penalty yards against the Yellow Jackets. So it'll be first down for Durant. Now they're going to stop right about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Cougars at the Bartow 26.
There should have been 2 penalties because one was during the tackle, the other's a dead ball. So that's 2 that they should mark off. I don't know. I'm staying out of it.
Start the clock, 10:40 left in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Quarterback wears number 7. That's Ryan. Michael Ryan. Lee standing right next to him in the backfield. And now Durant wants a timeout. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Andy.
Sir.
Your Miami Hurricanes playing this weekend against Florida State.
Yes, they are.
What's your I know you Miami's going to win.
They're playing down in Miami, too.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Oh, so there'll be 35, 40 fans there.
Probably 50.
Especially when they're like 8-0, they ought to at least get 50.
Yeah, I think so.
Of course, the Gators aren't playing this weekend, getting ready for Georgia next weekend up in Jacksonville. So
that's going to be a good football game, guys. Don't
think a loser.
Don't. I mean, we got Lagway now running the show, and he's got 2 weeks under his belt to get ready for Georgia. He's a special kid.
How about Navy? 24th ranked team in the country. They're playing Notre Dame
I hope
tomorrow.
they beat Notre Dame by 50. And you know, Notre Dame and Army are both undefeated for the first time since like 1934 or something like that, this deep in the season.
It's incredible. I love it.
That's going to make that Army-Navy game really competitive.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. Hand off to Lee. Up the middle he goes. Lee breaks into the secondary and Lee's into the end zone for another touchdown.
Mike, how does he get through there?
We're not tackling for one. We're definitely not tackling one. We're shoulder checking them, this, that, and the other. We're not wrapping them up. But he's pretty elusive. I mean, when he comes through there, he's got some pretty good moves. And as you can tell, he's not a real big guy, but he's quick.
He's special.
I thought he was wrapped up in the pile, and all of a sudden he squirts free, and there he is into the end zone.
You got those kids that you just see him, and you say that kid's special. Like Murray. Murray's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I just don't see them coming here and putting that many points on the board, though. Something's just not adding up here.
Extra point attempt by the Cougars is up, and it is good. 42-14. The Cougars in front of the Yellow Jackets. Lee with 3 touchdowns tonight. A run of 6 yards, a run of 41 yards, and a run of 25 yards, not counting all the other times he's been up and down the field.
Yeah, he's probably got 150 yards rushing.
Oh, all day long.
Well, Andy, we were talking about your Hurricanes. What else is going on in college football? Tomorrow, number 1 team in the country, Oregon, plays Illinois. Missouri's at Alabama.
And Missouri's got a pretty good shot at beating Alabama. I mean, Alabama is not a good football team right now, guys, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh, you and me both.
Texas is at Vanderbilt.
Yeah, Vanderbilt's going to get brought back down to earth, I think, this week, because Texas got blown out last week. They're going to be looking to lay some wood, and Vanderbilt is sitting on a high that they've never been on, and I think everybody comes down to earth.
Well, they threw the goalpost in the Cumberland River, didn't they?
Yeah,
they did.
And LSU is at Texas A&M.
Yawner. I just don't see that. I mean, they call it the game of the week, but I just don't think that's a great game.
Another little squib kick by the Cougars, and it's picked up by the Yellow Jackets at the 37-yard line. And just for Coach Eden, Ohio State plays Nebraska tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy pick, too. Nebraska started out good, but they can't hang with anybody that's got any talent.
What about my 7-0, and I say my because I used to live there, Indiana Hoosiers? 7-0, Indiana. They're playing Washington this week.
Yeah, and they have a very good chance of going 8-0. Washington is not playing good football, and this coach for Indiana, he is a rah guy, and he has those kids playing way above their head.
He's got them believing. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Twins left, Twins right. Johnson steps back. He wants to throw, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds as he scrambled for a couple yards.
Really good coverage downfield. Everybody was covered up. Nowhere to go with the ball for Johnson.
So they're going to get about 2, make it 2nd down and 8 here for the Yellow Jackets. Clock runs at 9:50 left here in the ball game. 72 degrees here at Bartow Memorial Stadium.
Feels a lot colder with this air conditioning blowing this way and then the air blowing back in. Feels a lot colder than that.
3 receivers now on the far side of the field. A single receiver for the near side for the Jackets. Here's the snap. Johnson looking to throw. He's scrambling, slings it downfield.
Just throwing
and
it
it's
there.
going to be
Cornelius.
Intercepted at the 20-yard line by Jaden Cornelius.
Yeah, you had 2 receivers running to the same area. Cornelius was able to pick that ball up on the fly. He was the only one that saw the ball coming, and he runs over and makes a nice little diving catch. Once again, showing the talent.
Well, he had a good teacher.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Cougars at their own 21-yard line. That's going to send some more fans home early from Bartow Memorial Stadium. 19 seniors here on the football squad did the walk tonight with their parents and family members across the field. Got recognized before the game started tonight.
Yeah, it's always a good thing, senior night.
Here's snap, handoff. This is going to be Cook, the running back. He'll get about 5 yards. Durant is only interested in running that clock right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yankees are now up 2-1 over the Dodgers. Aaron Judge probably did something.
Probably. Those are the only 2 guys I know. I couldn't name a pitcher on either team except Ohtani.
2nd down and 7 here for the Cougars. Handoff. Again, this is going to be Cook. Cook with a little nifty move in the middle. And Cook's got about another 2 yards. Make it 3rd down and about 4.
Did you see all the damage that Milton did to the Tampa Bay Rays Stadium?
Oh, the Tropicana Field?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitch Murphy, I got to agree with you there. Mitch says it's not a pleasant night when you're getting whipped on senior night.
3rd and 4 here for the Cougars. Here's the snap. Handoff. Again, Cook. Cook this time bounces to the outside. He's going to get a 1st down. Check that. That was Gibson, Michael Gibson, the ball carrier that time. And Gibson with a nice run for a 1st down. Keeps that clock running.
Stay in bounds.
Yeah, that's pretty important, Andy, and if you're Durant, you certainly don't want to be going out of bounds.
Clock runs 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the ball game. Durant with a 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Here's the snap to the quarterback, Ryan. He hands it to Gibson again. Gibson breaks one tackle. Gibson still on his feet, and Gibson runs off 10 yards again. And another flag comes in late, and now some pushing and shoving.
Yeah,
A Durant player quickly pulled another Durant player out of the pile.
Yeah, I think that's going to be Durant right there.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. There was nothing wrong with that tackle. There was nothing wrong with that play. I mean, the kid made a good run and got tackled, and then he gets up and kind of wants to go at it.
Yeah, I think they're going to get that one against Durant, though.
No, he's going the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't understand why that is, though, because that guy jumped up and got in.
Saying it was 21.
That's going to march off that penalty down inside the Yellow Jacket 45 to the 42.
They're saying battle.
What was the call, though?
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
He didn't give any other motion, and then he put a 2 and a 1 up, so that would be battle, the corner over there.
1st and 10 for the Cougars. At the Yellow Jacket 42-yard line. Here's the snap. Handoff. Cook again.
Ooh.
Cook. He's caught in the line of scrimmage after a 1-yard gain.
Now that's a good tackle. We've needed a few of them tonight that we haven't gotten. And slow to get up is
Stanley.
Stanley, who made the tackle.
2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Bruce, you got big Halloween plans coming up next Thursday?
Yes, I do.
With the grandkids?
No.
Oh.
I'm just not doing anything.
There you go.
I'm going to Twin Peaks.
Was a parade
yesterday?
Good? Yeah. It was good. Bartow normally puts on a show. I can't remember how many years it's been since I've seen a parade.
Here's a little toss.
Oh, my goodness.
And Cook took the ball in the backfield, and then he took a big old hit.
Boy, did he take a hit.
Were you Grand Marshal, Jeff?
No, I was not.
They need to do something like that for you, though. We're going to have to call the cricket club and tell them we want Jeff Thornburg riding on top of a Corvette or something.
There you go.
You can wear a satchel and all that kind of stuff and wave to the crowd.
Well, you set him in the sunroof on the WBF limo.
3rd and 10, timeout on the field. Can we take a break?
Yeah.
You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
Hi, this is Carla Meeks, a Bartow High alumni, and here's to a great season. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, call me at Meeks Real Estate, 863-604-9287. Remember, I am not just a realtor, but your realtor.
Hi, it's Erin with Evolve Contracting. While there's no shortage of landscape and irrigation companies, you deserve the option that's the best fit for you. At Evolve, we offer 3D imaging and an irrigation program that saves you water, time, and money. Call us at 863-537-7537.
For over 50 years, Keith Spray Service has been serving Polk County with specialized treatment of delicate ornamentals, including rose bushes. Want to learn more about the treatments of ornamentals as well as expert lawn care? Call Keith Spray Service.
3rd and 10 for the Cougars, and they want to throw the ball.
I wish he'd have turned around and looked for that one.
Styles, the pass call is incomplete, but they threw it toward the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't blame him for that. I'm an old defensive guy, and it's not their job to let up. It's my job to stop you, and if I can't stop you, more power to you. That's on me. I got nothing.
That's a 4th and 10. You're right, Bruce. Yeah, I've heard you many years preach that. Absolutely. This is war out here. This is a battle.
You can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to remember it.
Here's the snap in punt formation, and Ryan will kick it away. Kind of off the side of his foot.
Goes out of bounds.
16-yard line.
Mark it 1st and 10 of the 16 for the Yellow Jackets. 5:21 left in the ball game.
Remember how fast that first quarter was, Mike?
Yep.
And you remember mentioning that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't do it again.
I know. This is what's happened.
Basketball.
Oh, yeah?
NBA, Orlando 116, Brooklyn 101.
Orlando beat up on Miami the other night, too. They may have something going. They've had some good drafts.
With the Magic, yeah. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. At their own 16-yard line. Here's the snap. They want to hand it off. Bouncing it to the outside is Thomas, I believe.
I don't see how you see those numbers on there, Joe.
I'm agreeing.
There's a lot of guessing, a lot of assumptions. It looks like Thomas.
We got to talk to Coach Eden and what he has to do. If he gets the new uniforms black, go with the orange number and then outline it with the white or with the blue.
Yes.
2nd down and 2 for the Bartow. 3 receivers on the near side of the field. Here's the snap. Handoff again. And caught from behind. Mike, he's awful close.
Yeah, and boy, he's a little.
He's going to be short.
Runner.
He's going to be just short, guys.
I'd hand it to him again.
3rd and.
Well, I don't know. Wait a minute. Let's see where he sets it down at. They're either going to measure it or they're going to give it to him.
They're eyeballing it. They're looking at it.
It's a 1st down, guys. Even if they measure it, that's a 1st.
They're going to take time out, and they are going to measure. Nope. He's saying first down.
Good job.
Yeah, 1st down. It's barely.
Okay. Now we got it.
Now the chains are moving. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Timeout on the field.
What's the timeout for?
I think to get the change all set. Now they wind the clock.
Okay. Well, the band went home.
Oh, they loaded up right after halftime.
Isn't that something? They just came and put on their show and went home.
That's what they did. They got over there.
Oh no! This is a busted play.
Yeah, this is a busted play. The line snapped it in the lineman didn't move, and
yeah, Johnson's really upset. The center was the one that was off on the snap count, and when that happens, it's
nothing works.
10 people don't move.
Yeah. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13 now for the Yellow Jackets at their own 24-yard line. 2 receivers on the left, 2 receivers to the right. Johnson in the shotgun takes the snap, looking to throw. He's under pressure, breaks a couple tackles. Now we'll sling it downfield, overthrows Corey Butler by about 5 yards.
Yeah, Butler had stopped on the play, and no, nothing against Butler on that because Johnson was just running for his life.
So it's going to be 3rd down for Bartow. 3rd, and they need about 13 from their own 24-yard line. Next Friday night, the Yellow Jackets are on the road to take on the Lake Wales Highlanders.
Better cinch them up tight for that.
Yep. Johnson will send 2 receivers to the near side of the field. Single receiver on the far side.
Coach Peavy chiming in.
He's still
saying
awake.
good things about us. Yeah, and we really appreciate him. We cut up with him, but he always says we do a good job, and we always appreciate the compliments.
Yes, we do.
Here's the snap. They fake a handoff. Johnson with the ball rolling, draped on by a Durant player. And
Cornelius
with the 2nd pick of the ball game, returning it, and he'll get down at the 27-yard line.
Johnson made the tackle.
Flag against Bartow face mask.
Yeah. Not meant to. He was just going to tackle, and Cornelius is going down. Holy cow.
Final score, Haines City 56, George Jenkins 28.
Oh, boy, that makes up for our game. For sure.
Oh, here you go. Fort Meade 28, Frostproof 19. Fort Meade 28, Frostproof 19.
Wow.
It says it's in the fourth overtime.
Fourth overtime, 19 to 28. How can that be?
OT4?
OT4.
Yeah, but 19 to 28.
That's 9 points. How could you be 9 points?
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting. I was like,
that's what it says from Max Preps OT4. Maybe
I don't know how you get a 9-point
I don't know.
play.
Here's the first down play by the Cougars. They're going to pick up about 4, make it second down. Lakeland 34, Kathleen nothing.
They finally got to run the clock.
Winter Haven. Oh, Ridge Community 15, Winter Haven 8. Oh. And looks like Sebring's now in command, 42 to Lake Gibson's 22.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, we'll have to check that Fort Meade. Here we go on 2nd and 5. Handoff. Cook again. Bouncing to the outside. He did not get the first down. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Bartow might not have tackled early, but they're sure giving him the what for right now.
Yeah. He clobbered him right then.
It does say fourth overtime in the Max Preps app for that game.
that is crazy. Fourth overtime.
A 9 point.
I don't know how you get 9 points.
That's a misprint. It's got to be.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it. But this is from Max Preps that I get these scores from. Here's the 3rd down and 5 play. Handoff again to Cook. And Cook is bottled up in the backfield and maybe loses 1. It'll be 4th down. And Durant's going to send the kicking team out. Clock is running at 1:15 left in the ball game. So they're going to send on Sawyer to attempt a field goal. Right about a 35-yard field goal attempt.
Field goal, number 14.
Isaiah Sawyer.
He gets a lot of height on it, but now we got to see if he can get a little leg into it, because this is, 35 yards?
35-yard field goal attempt as he's kicking it toward Broadway Avenue, toward the west upright. Here's the snap, the kick, low line drive kick. Did he pull it?
I think he pulled that.
Yeah, no good. Missed it. So Bartow will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 36 seconds left in the ball game. No score yet reported on the Auburndale-Wildwood game.
That's up in Wildwood.
That's in Auburndale, actually.
Huh. You would think they would have the scores.
So the finals we have tonight so far, Haines City a winner over Jenkins, 56-28. Lakeland looks like they're rolling now 34-0 over Kathleen. Sebring comfortably up by 20 over Lake Gibson, now 42-22. And Ridge leading Winter Haven 15-8. And Osceola over Lake Wales 28-10. I'll have to double check, but that could be the Highlanders' 3rd loss in a row if they fall tonight.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. Johnson brings his offense to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Handoff. Busting it to the outside. The running back's got some room over there. He's going to breaks one tackle, still on his feet. And finally knocked out of bounds.
Looked like a horse collar of some sort. They grabbed him and spun him around, but I don't see a flag.
That's kind of exactly what I was thinking, guys.
Going to make it 2nd down and about 4 for Bartow.
They're not going to get this off.
10 seconds left in the game.
Maybe.
Johnson look up at the clock. He's facing it. 4, 3. They get it off. Handoff. And they try to bounce it to the outside. He's going to be caught behind the line of scrimmage, and that kind of sums up the whole evening for the Yellow Jackets. Yeah. That's the ball game, folks. Bartow falls to 1-1 in the district. Durant goes to 2-0 in the district. Durant has Bloomingdale left to play in the district. Bartow has Riverview left to play in the district, and that'll be in 2 weeks. And 42-10 is your 42-14 is your final score. We'll take a break and wrap this up. You're listening to Yellow Jacket Football on WBF.
35 25 amazing years. Hey, that's us here at Spath Jewelers. We offer services such as beautiful custom work that's sure to wow, repairs, complimentary cleaning, appraisals, watch repairs, financing. What more do you need? We're here Monday through Friday, 10 to 7, and Saturdays from 10 to 5.
You'll always get great prices at Budget You Pull of the Bartow. Here's Craig.
We have starters for $20, alternators for $20, AC compressors for $31. Every door is $55, and motors are $200.
Budget You Pull it, Highway 60 East.
They keep changing the rules on taxes, and the financial experts at SR Wright & Company will make certain your return is properly prepared and you receive all the deductions you're entitled to. Steve Wright & Company on Avenue H, southeast in Winter Haven.
Welcome back to Bartow Memorial Stadium, where tonight the Yellow Jackets fall to 5-3 on the year with a 42-14 loss against the Durant Cougars. It's also a district loss, so Bartow is now 1-1 in the district. Durant secures first place for now at 2-0 in the game tonight. Bruce, there's not too many good takeaways for the ball game.
No, there's not. The only thing you can take away from this is we didn't get anybody injured tonight, and we lick our wounds, and we get ready to play Lake Wales. But more importantly, we have to start playing some good football and beat Riverview and at least finish second in the district.
Yes.
That's all we've got after tonight. And nothing against kids, nothing against the game. We just got beat. And sometimes you just get beat, and there's no excuses. And we'll come back next week and see if we can't get a win against Lake Wales.
Mike, final words?
Yeah, I mean, it is tough. It's tough to take a loss like this, but I just don't see – Durant's talented. I give you that. I mean, those guys over there, they've got it together. That coaching staff's got it together. But we should have been a better competition for them guys tonight. We should have put something together. There's no reason why that should have ever happened. I mean, Lee, their running back, amazing. Cornelius, a couple of interceptions, a couple of passes caught. But we still had the same talent. So, I mean, I don't know if the time off really hurt us. Did these other schools really capitalize on the practice time? Did we take too much time off? I mean, what was we limited on and what we could do and what we couldn't do? But I'm sure with Coach Eden and the coaching staff here at Bartow, they'll get it back together, and hopefully they can get this program back on track.
Absolutely. Andy, you got a final word for tonight?
I think Bartow plays better football than this. The time off hurt us a little bit, so we'll see what happens next week in Lake Wales.
Absolutely. It's going to wrap things up for us tonight. I want to thank you, everybody, for joining us. Mike and Elizabeth, Bruce and Andy. Got David back at the studio. Thank all of our listeners and all of our sponsors for joining us tonight. Your final score is Durant 42 and Bartow 14. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast of Bartow Yellow Jacket football on WBF was brought to you by... Tonight's game is sponsored by Kelly Buick GMC of Bartow. With high-quality vehicles and services, we look forward to living up to our reputation. Evolve Professional Landscape Management, offering full residential and commercial landscaping services. By Spath Jewelers of Bartow and Valrico, providing all your jewelry needs with sparkling customer service. Budget You Pull it of Bartow, the parts you need when you need them. By Ewing Blackwelder and Deuce Insurance, helping you protect what matters most. By Keith's Spray Service of Bartow, taking care of your lawn and garden for over 50 years. Citrus Air Conditioners of Bartow. Such great care, it must be Citrus Air. By Whidden McLean Funeral Home, our family serving yours with integrity and compassion since 1925. By Thunder Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Bartow, providing excellent customer service. Feel the thunder. Beef O'Brady's Sports Pub in the Bartow Center South. Good food, good sports. SR Wright & Company in Winter Haven, your certified public accountants. Carla Meeks, real estate on your side from start to finish with experienced realtor services. And by Bartow Ford, we're different and we prove it. Bartow Yellow Jacket football is a special presentation of WBF Sports,